goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited.
Don't talk to me!
Cutie's doing video. Griff gang. Hi, me again. Not a marriage scammer. I gave my cat away for you. My dog, my uncle. Exactly here, dog. Hillbilly, crap, white trash people. Like these people who have, they have children. Can you not take them to the park?
Rage, more rage.
Dad, if you're watching this, sue Slimer. Every time I do a weigh-in, the scale's broken.
Damn, son.
Hello, it's ready.
That hot dog is juicy. You think your life will be so much better struggling here with 500 kids and no money? Okay, good luck. Giddy up! He's my brother. He's my brother. You know? Hillbilly, crap, white trash people.
Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday. Glad to see you all in chat this morning. Sassy Mama, Tina B, Baby Goats. I am Taylor. I draw people and animals, emotional support muffin. Andy, Sassy Mama, Great Aunt Ray, Kara, emotional support muffin. Tired as fuck, Seattle Sapphires, a low carb world. Big Bertha Jean, Fondue, hey girl, Mary Sparkles. Art, hello, Wicked Crafter, Vicky White, Nana Spike T, good to see you. Street Carp, Half Pint, Mac, Gothic G, My Love of Crafts, Maui, Oh Hell No, Fauntleroy, Jacqueline. Let's see who else. Stacy the Witch, Champagne Kisses, hello, MVP Princess. Everybody, welcome, welcome. I just got done listening to her second stream. I didn't listen to it all yesterday. I listened to a lot of it. I heard the very beginning. Oh my God, where she tried to gaslight the community. And then she got mad because she cannot manipulate people into believing that Salah, who lives in Syria, is sending her money for clothes. And she couldn't even contain herself when she told that whopper of a lie because she was laughing when she said it. As if we believe that where they make the average income, $50, $30 a month, that you want us to believe that somebody is sending you money because you've out ate all of your clothing. Right. Hey, Shelly Ray, good to see you, girl. Thank you so much for gifting 10 the YouTube Underground memberships, the wrongful arrestment, Barbie, Vigilante V, Finzi, Emily, RPG Gamer, Self and Free, Tracy, is it Veruca, Salty Salt? Welcome, new members. Love your guys' names. A word from our sponsor.
Life's too short to not be a little briny.
I agree, Pickle. And thank you, Shelly Ray, so much. I appreciate you, girl. Holy shit. First, it was sending her money to buy her food. Now we've escalated the situation because she wants us to believe that Salah sent her money to buy food because she ate her food budget. So she ate all that food. Now her clothes don't fit. So now he needs to send money so she can go buy new clothes that fit. Totally believable. So because nobody would believe that shit, she went on a hell of a rager for like an hour straight, letting some of that out in the chat. I love to see it. not only did I watch a lot of the first stream, I want to say I watched most of it, but I also read the chat. Her chat it's nothing but trolls. Nothing but trolls trying to trigger her because she promised everybody that she was going to do more stamina beezing today. And guess what? As you all know, she did not deliver on that promise. Hello, hi, decent. Good to see you. Watching this while relaxing on my Paris vacation. Look at you, girl. And it's the perfect way to settle down before getting more wine later. Greetings. Listen. Hi, decent. Enjoy your vacation. Love to see it. And thank you so much for being a member for 7 months. Wee. Thank you, girl. I missed somebody else in the chat. Hold on, give me just a moment. I got behind. Hello, Butter Crumpet. Good to see you. Salads overworked right hand. I thought you were Salads ingrown butt hair for a minute, so I had to slow down and read your name. Thank you so much for joining memberships. I didn't see what tier you joined, but if you joined the postcard, the true love, or the trading card tier, make sure you email me your information and include what tier you joined. And thank you so much for joining. Appreciate you so much. Hello, Really Billy. It was my birthday yesterday. Where were you yesterday? You think it's because it's your birthday, you need to miss out on a support group meeting, Really, Billy? Fine. I'll make the exception, okay? Happy birthday to you, honey. Congratulations on making it another year. $50 for mascara for that face.
Don't talk to me!
Billy, thank you so much for the support, hon. I appreciate you. Hello, Radioactive Gaming. I do think he's lying about his income, but I think people might need to dial it back. The theories a bit. Money laundering and insurance setups. Well, you gotta love to see it. I don't necessarily listen. The money laundering situation, I'm not gonna say that it's right. I'm not even gonna say that I'm leaning more towards that direction, but I'm not gonna completely take it off the table. Because Salah and Chantel are definitely up to some fuck shit. Whatever it may be, I have no idea. I don't think that that's happening, but I could see it being a possibility. But I agree. There are a lot of crazy theories out there. Radioactive Gaming, thank you for the support. Spiteful Pinky Jean, good to see you, girl. Let me see here. So sorry. Here we go. There we go. FFG's Lumberjack's restraining order. He couldn't afford a keyboard or a gaming setup, but he's sending money for clothes, pies, and lies. What was it that he said in her chat day before yesterday? Visa and MasterCard now accepted. Good morning, support group. Good morning to you, hon. And thank you so much for the support. Good to see you this morning. Sending money to Canada for clothes. Are you serious? Are you kidding me? Hello, Fumos. Calls people that certain word, says a woman who lets a man from Syria control her life in Canada. Right. I swear I was going to say the same freaking thing today. Once we got like the audacity, you are trying to convince people that this man who is living in Syria loves you for your good looks and personality, but you're calling the entire community the R word. Make that make sense. Fumo, she's so out of touch with reality. She's so caught up in her own delusions. She's so used to her family. Still to this day, she's so used to her family giving into her delusions. She just has to continue to push off these crazy stories onto the community as if we have to believe them. Hey, Manning, good to see you, girl. Deborah, hello. Can I get the birthday song too? 35 today, girl. Crazy to think I've been obsessed with Chantel since I was 29. Take my birthday money, Yabba. Congratulations on making it another year and happy birthday, hun. Me too, girl. Don't feel bad. Did she say that, Butter Crumpet? Oh, she called Gorlick short, fat, and pudgy. Short, fat, and pudgy. Who in this community do we know for a fact who is short, fat, and pudgy? Let me think. I just can't believe it. I can't believe that she could say that to somebody else and not literally fall over and just burst into flames. Deborah, happy birthday, hon, and thank you for the support. Hello, K Buns. Check It's Waterweight's new video spelled wrong because of YouTube. Okay, K Buns, good to see you, girl, and thank you for being a member for 42 months. I don't know whose edit I seen yesterday. Somebody did a really quick edit, and it might have been Waterweight. I can't remember. It was a really short video. I do remember that much, and it was about Salah or Chantel telling the community that Salah is buying her clothes. I just fell over at the title. It's just we don't even need to go in here and do polls and ask everybody their opinion. Nobody is, no matter all the different theories out there, like everybody's opinions are everywhere. But when it comes to him sending her money from Syria to Canada, nobody believes that shit. Not even Turd Drop believes it. And she still doesn't even understand because people were in her chat were even like, well, it doesn't make sense. Like the conversion of money and everything, it doesn't make sense. She's like, yeah, well, it costs a fee, of course. You know, we're taking a hit as far as fee. We're not talking about fees here, Chantel. We're talking about Syrian money versus Canadian money. Do you know how much money he would have to send Chantel for her to be able to go out and buy clothes? How valuable that money would be to him in Syria? And it's literally, that's how you, and that's right there is a receipt of how you know that Chantel is so full of shit, because it does not comprehend to her the conversion of the freaking money. She's talking about fees. It's like, dude, we're not even talking about the fees here. We're talking about how much money it would take in Syrian money for you to go out and buy anything in Canada. She's like, yeah, fees for sure. Hey, Dumb Not Dumber. Good morning, support group. Good morning to you. And thank you for being a member for 6 months, girl. Lindsay, shut the fuck up. It's not illegal. It's a system common all over the Middle East called, I'm not going to slaughter it, so I'm going to skip it. She's an idiot and lying, but let's keep it factual. I don't necessarily think that they're money laundering. Obviously, people send money throughout different countries, like it's very common, but I'm not going to completely take off the table that these two aren't up to some fuck shit. Now, whatever that fuck shit may be, I don't know. But listen, Salah is dedicated to this shit, and it might be for the bare minimum. It might be for the YouTube channel. It might be whatever breadcrumbs Chantel throws at him. It might be the thought of a dream vacation. It might be the dream of coming to Canada. Or maybe they are doing something else. Really, honestly, I don't know, but I don't put anything past them. We know that she has dirt on them. And I say them, meaning him and his family. She has made that very clear. That's the only reason I don't want to completely remove that theory. I think it's far off. I think it's probably not happening, but there could be a possibility to it. And thank you so much for the super chat, hon. I appreciate you. Cautious observer, hello. Oh, she's got another banger. Glad to hear it. Neo Tarot's latest is lit. You're welcome. Thank you for that. We'll definitely check out the video. Appreciate your support. Michelle says she just needs to wear fitted sheets at this point. She's outgrowing everything. And isn't it convenient that Chantel is talking about going on a shopping spree with Salah's money? You know what? Right on payday. Today is kick payday. So more than likely, she's going to gun over to her laptop, or no, she probably is too lazy to even bust out the laptop. You know, normally when you're ordering clothes, you need a bigger screen. So if you have that option available, you're totally going to do that. She won't even bother. That laptop is there. It's collecting dust. So she's going to get out her phone and she's going to gun to the Shein website, I think she said, and she's going to order herself some clothes, and she's going to come back to the internet and say, Salah totally sent me money, and I totally bought all these new clothes, all these new fitted sheets. Michelle, thank you for being a member. Amanda, hello. Gorlick's response video was chef's kiss. I haven't even seen it yet. He even mentioned the cupcake recipe. I hope Salah watched it. I died. I've been a silent lurker recently, but excited for your reaction. Good to see you, girl, and thank you so much for the support. I will definitely check out Gorlick's video. I got a few in queue that I got to get caught up on today. Sam says it was Water Weight that we watched last night. That shit was fucking killing me. Like, as soon as she said it, Water Weight had that shit clipped and posted up on YouTube. That's how much people believe you, Chantel. The words just trickle out of your mouth and they immediately are reposted, and everybody is in the comment section fucking laughing at you. And what's that like? That's gotta suck. Hey, Charlotte girl. Let me scroll down. Oh, wait a minute, Charlotte. Elizabeth says if she ate 3 meals a day instead of 10, she could afford new outfits. If she would stop eating her money, maybe she could spend it on other shit. I do agree. Gorlick roasted the fuck out of Cutie. So did he say if that was really him in chat? Because who else was it? Let me think. I seen somebody else on Twitter saying that somebody was in Chantel's chat using their YouTube name and it wasn't them. So I was just curious if Gorlick kicked in the door or if somebody else went in there pretending to be him and got her all riled up, because boy, that definitely did it. She was on edge yesterday, and she only spent, I don't know if you guys seen it, she only spent around 3 hours live streaming. So she had that day where she lost her monetization, which she hasn't spoke about. She hasn't confirmed what happened with that situation, but we know that it got age restricted. And per what I've seen on Google means that she's not getting paid for that. So you have that. You have her not live streaming very long. Isn't it funny when she's talking about, oh, I'm not going to go out to Stamina Bees. It's all about the kitchen today. Loop whoopin'. Yes, it was her. It's all about what I eat. So when it comes down to what she eats, she's only online for 3 hours. That should have told you everything right there. Hello, Monkey, especially Canada Tent and Awning. I missed something. Monkey, thank you for the support, honey. Good to see you. Charlotte says, speaking of sheet, Steve Asante single, a match. Could you imagine? Now that would be content. I would take Steven Asante over S-Jam and Chantel being in a relationship. That would be pure gold content. Oh my God. Never going to happen, but a girl can dream. Chantel thinks that she's way too good for somebody like S-Jam or Steven Asante. Like, her man must not be overweight like her. She's not attracted to the bigger dudes. Charlotte, thank you for the support. Gary says, it amazes me when Chantel tries to talk about other people. Shani is basically Chantel if she could have kids and keep a man. Exactly, Gary. And she's got to know that. Do you think that's why she's so bothered by Shani and her situation, is because she sees a lot of herself in Shani? Probably. It's like her own inner self looking into the mirror. Gary, thank you for the super chat. Hello, Fondue. She used Gorlick to deflect rage to avoid walking. She got her food, her weed, and got her way yet again. I don't think the cat cut her either. I have that picture, that horrible scratch that she got on her foot. And she's not a little bit concerned that maybe that cut won't heal. Everybody was like, did you go to the emergency room? Did you go have it looked at? Because that's probably what you should have done. I don't know how it works when you're uncontrolled type 2 diabetic, but I would imagine a cut like that. I don't know. I probably would go get that looked at. Fondue, thank you for the super chat, hun. What else was I going to say? RIP to the Sugarfoot. That thumbnail, man, it fucking sends me. It's great. So I had really planned on watching a lot of the first stream, but now that I see so much happen in the second stream, I think we're going to spend a lot of our time there. But the chat was killing me. She would get up and she was walking away, and they were like, they were debating between themselves if Chantel was going to go out for a walk. And then you could see her coming back and reading chat and completely ignoring what everybody was saying about her going for a walk. It was chef's kiss. So if you haven't seen it, I highly suggest you go watch that, because I don't know that we're going to get to it. Radioactive Gaming says, we'll probably get to it, but can someone explain the foot injury? We don't know what it is. Why was the blood dry? Did she cut herself to get out of walking? And when did it happen? Okay, so here's what I know. Hey, Gorlick, good to see you. I knew comparing her to Jen working out would set her off. She should probably be worried about the comparison more than anything else, right? That was hilarious, man. She really was pissed. That was great. So the foot injury, I'm not sure what happened, and she's not sure what happened. So since you're bringing it up, let me go ahead and slap it on the screen here. Radioactive Gaming, thank you so much for the support. We're going to go over it in a little detail here. Big Bertha says, my closest friend's mom cut her foot with type 1 and didn't feel it. She said the same thing. She said that she didn't feel it either. And that's a pretty significant cut. I mean, I don't think she needed stitches or anything, but you're not going to tell me that under normal circumstances, you wouldn't feel that shit. She PA'd when we were in high school and she was no cutie. She better go to the hospital. I'm curious to see how this whole foot injury is going to play out. Bertha, thank you for the support, hun. Hey, Miss T, good to see you. Shelly Ray says, that thumbnail is perfection. I have to share with my support group. My son has been here a few months and has helped me so much and found a great job. And he's a stand-up man, not needing to be a romance scammer. Love him so much. We love him too, girl. And I'm so glad he's keeping you happy. And thank you so much for the support. Oh, that's so sweet. Jamie says, I personally can't wait for the haul of the polyester tarps that she will spend the summer sweating in. Do they sell a 7X, and how did she outgrow the ALR size? That's a great question, just Jamie. And I too will also look forward. And here's how Chantel, when she buys clothes, she will get like a haul. She'll get like 5 or 6 dresses, shirts, whatever it is that she wears. But what's so funny about that is that she will spend all this money on these clothes and she never buys the right size, number one. And number two, because she doesn't wear the right size, only a couple of those items will fit her. So she'll show off her hauls and what she bought and everything, but you will only see her wearing like one or two outfits out of the haul that she gets. So she wastes all that money buying those clothes. And I guess she's going on, Shein. She's going on the Shein website, which I feel like that's pretty popular. I think I've heard my kid talk about Shein. I think she's even convinced me to buy her some crap off Shein, and it didn't fit when it got there. Yes, I believe that's the website. Anyways, I don't know what they go up to. I would imagine that she's going to get the biggest size that they offer. And I guarantee you they're all going to be big ass dresses that are going to look like shirts on her. Super excited for it. Just Jamie, thank you so much for the support. I appreciate you. Sassy Cat, hello. I believe this will have our beloved side character Sugarfoot exiting the series at the end of this season. Do you guys think that the Sugarfoot is going to be gone after this injury? Hey, listen, when I seen the cut, because I had it playing somewhere and I happened to look over and I was like, holy shit. And I heard her say that she did not feel herself cut her foot. I'm like, damn, bro. That's probably a serious situation. You could be right, Sassy Cat. We've been waiting on a Sugarfoot bees. We shall see. And thank you for the super chat. Vanessa says, nope. The aimbot, hello, ma'am. Those are tarps, not dresses. My apologies, tarps. She will be buying herself tarps that more than likely the majority will not fit. That's so funny. Aimbot, thank you, hun. Fatma says a Shein 8X is like a Western 4X, Asian sizing. That makes sense. That makes sense when my kid had me buy her a couple of outfits off of this weird website that none of that shit fit once we got it to the house. That's crazy. Fatma, thank you for the support, hun. You hear that, cutie? So you're going to need yourself like a 16X. Good luck with that. Hey, Stacy. Heading to New Orleans Saturday. See you when I return. Love y'all. Love you too. Safe travels and enjoy the trip. Thank you for being a member for 6 months, hun. That sounds like fun. Hell yeah. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Sugarfoot. Sugarfoot has been injured. We're not sure what happened here. At first, she blamed BG. And as I was listening to the second stream, she was like, well, I thought BG scratched me because she's hyper and she walked across my foot or something when she was running somewhere to get a toy, and she thought that BG scratched her. But then she was like, I'm not sure if that happened. I don't know if I stepped on something, because she doesn't know when it happened. Because why? She didn't feel it. That's a significant cut. A 16X, yes. Not Chantel's Candace. Hello. Good morning, Yabba in chat. I can't believe I've been here almost every day for 50 months. Holy shit. That is crazy, ain't it? Well, I love it. And thank you so much for being a member for 50 months. That's called dedication, girl. Appreciate you. So she doesn't know when the injury happened or how it happened because she didn't feel it when it happened. Hey, Lauren, good to see you. It's crazy that she doesn't feel her feet. Well, hey, Cancer Warrior. That part's not the crazy part, because I do feel like that's a symptom, right? With the diabetes or whatever. I think the scary part is that she's not scared by that. And she hasn't went and seen a doctor and talked to the doctor about not being able to feel her feet. So yeah, it's scary that she cannot feel her feet, but it's even scarier to think that somebody who cannot feel their feet is not terrified that they can cut themselves to this degree and they don't even know it. She didn't even know what happened. The blood is dried up on her foot before she realized that there was an injury there. Hey, Scrange, good to see you. The girl doesn't have a spoon, but she has peroxide. Yeah, I know, right? You got to wonder why. So there's the picture. There's the foot. It's a mystery of how it happened. She doesn't know because, again, and I have to repeat this, she doesn't feel her feet. She doesn't feel her feet. So I would imagine if somebody is to the point to where they're not feeling their feet and they can cut themselves and they don't know it, that's probably not going to heal. I think it's safe to say if you don't feel your feet and you get an injury on said foot, there's a big possibility that that shit ain't going to heal. But what do I know? I'm no doctor. I'm no professional. I try though. Hey, Shelly Ray again. Sugarfoot severe diabetic neuropathy. Shelly Ray, thank you so much for the support. And I think so, girl. I really do. Seek medical treatment ASAP or don't. I mean, roll the dice. That's what you've been doing with your entire life. So why stop now? Let her go ahead and take the chance. Hey, Miss Glitter Tits, where are the toes? And you're right. It looks like a nub. I don't even want to say it, but I've seen some images. You guys, for whatever reason, when Chantel and this diabetes shit all kicked off really big, I think back in Kuwait, felt the need to like flood my email boxes with images of, you know, injuries to this extent, feet without toes. And that's what that looks like. That's her future. Is her foot could possibly be there with no toes. That's what happens if you don't treat this shit. And even if you treat it, you're not marked safe. I can't imagine. Glitter Tits, thank you for the support. Good to see you. All right, so listen, we got to move right along or we're never going to get through this shit. And there is a lot to go over. I went ahead and fast forwarded to the 17-minute mark because that's when she gets started and she tries to gaslight the community that Salah, her handsomest husband, is sending her money from Syria to Canada to get clothes. Right. Absolutely. I believe that. Chantel, if nobody else believes you, cutie, I do.
He messaged me.
Hey, Betty Boop. Actually, I'm going to tap it back. She's already there. How did I get that wrong? Mia Moore, hello, girl. I missed a couple of days. So how did we get this pic? I don't trust any pic that she posts that isn't touched by AI. I don't trust a foot injury. No. That was from her video, Mia Moore. This still that you're seeing that Joanna Freedom, shout out Joanna, posted on the Twitter. She got that from Chantel's stream from yesterday, I believe. Right, guys? I'm pretty sure that's a screenshot. Not from Chantel's community tab post. Good to see you, girl. And thank you for being a member for 43 months. Hello, Sage. Thank you for being a member for 35 months. 39 months. Appreciate you. Can she even bend to clean it properly? Well, we've seen Chantel that somehow she's able to like hike her leg up on her boneless couch. Remember when she demonstrated that she could put on her socks by herself? I think she can still manage to do that move, but she has to hike her leg up, flop it on the boneless couch, reach over, and she can do that because her gut is in front of her. So normally when you put on your socks or you do anything with your feet, you're going forward, right? But for Cutie, she has to hike that thing to the side, and because her gut's in the front, she has room on the side that she can reach over, and her legs are short. Let's not forget, it's not like she's got long legs, so she really doesn't have far to reach. So I think if she wanted to, yes, to answer your question, right? If she wanted to, I think that she could reach that foot to clean it up. Will she? Odds are no. Odds are right now, as Chantel is somewhere in Canada land with the CPAP strapped to her face, and she's having dreams of poutine and beaver tails with the little bubble things above her head, you know, that blood is still on her foot, more than likely chipped off into her shit sheets. Gunther is front facing. Yes, you're right about that. Okay, let me put it back on the screen. That was a lot. Look, that's the face of a liar.
Oh. I don't care for Jackman.
Her feet are always filthy because she doesn't clean her floors. She guns outside on her mobility scooter. She drives the mobility scooter inside of her apartment. She's gunning all around in there. The cat's everywhere. There's litter everywhere. There's trash everywhere. There's no vacuuming. There's no sweeping. There's no mopping. There's no dusting. So if you're living in a situation like that and you're walking around barefoot, your feet are going to be filthy. And we already know that Chantel doesn't wash below the waist. Glass Diamonds, hello. I'm going to have to be part of the replay gang today. Have a super day, everyone. You too, hun. And don't forget to leave your comment on yesterday's stream for your chance to win a trading card. You guys as well. Before we leave today, we're going to pick 10 more winners for a one-of-a-kind Thunderground trading card. Leave a comment on yesterday's video for your chance to win. Glass Diamonds, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Charlotte says, I saw it live. Her reaction told me she was surprised at it. Yeah, that wasn't from her community tab post. That wasn't from Chantel. It was from Chantel, but it was from her own stream. So yes, Mia, it's real. Charlotte, thank you for the support and the information. Big Bertha says, maybe when she walked and skin it because dry and can't walk. Just a thought. I mean, maybe the injury could be owed. Who knows how it happened? And Bertha, thank you for the support. Hey, Sarah Jane. Wait. Are you the Sarah Jane from Chantel's chat?
That's the one. And they have part 2 and 3 too. What would BG's job be? Good question. What do you think? There's a new Cape Fear out?
Oh, and also, I'm just teasing you, girl. Salah wasn't in chat at all yesterday, which was kind of weird, seeing as the day before he was in chat the entire day, the entire time that she was live when they were on the couples channel and he was talking about getting his baby off the ground. He wasn't there yesterday. And I don't think that was on him. I think Chantel told him, and this is just my thoughts. I think Chantel told him before she went live that she wasn't going to be walking. And she knew that if he made an appearance in chat, that people would get him riled up to talking about Chantel exercising and going out and stamina beasing. So I believe that she told him to stay out of chat yesterday. I could be wrong, but I have a good guess. Fauntleroy, hello. They're going to chop off her hoof one day, and the doctor's going to look up at that lump and say, are you sure someone didn't beat us to it? Fauntleroy, banger. And thank you so much for the support, hun. And Nina was there. Yes, she was. And Chantel admitted that she heard all the rumors about Nenah and Salah. She's like, they're spreading around rumors that Nenah and Salah are having an affair together. It worked.
She can be a fisherman.
You like fish?
She's on my chair.
And just so you know, we're not just saying that to get you riled up. We actually believe that, Chantel. Well, a lot of us do.
She would be a sugar baby. Didn't think the new Cape Fear was out yet. Hey, Ding Dong. What's these, baby? Oh, what's these?
Hectic Llama says she also accidentally admitted that she watches reaction channels every day. When we cover a topic, and I can just speak about what goes on over here because I'm over here, we're live. I know everything that's said, right? A lot of times when I'm listening to Chantel like that later that day or the next day, she will pick up on some of the same talking points that we have. And we usually share them as a community. So it's very obvious that she's making her rounds throughout the community to see what everybody is saying. But man, when she said that about Nenah and Salah and the affair, sent me, bitch. It was great.
What's this? Hello.
When you started calling it the jab, I knew her ass was tuned in. Yep.
Hello. 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 Hello.
She has mice too.
What these? What these?
So, Salah is going to be sending me money to get some modest clothing.
She cannot contain herself when she says it. Tap it back. And you know what? She set all of this up because she knows how to get the community worked up. She knows that, number one, that people believe that Salah's, okay, they don't think. They know that he's a romance scammer. So if she comes online and she tells the community that Salah is sending her money from Syria for her to buy clothes, she knows exactly what she's doing. And you can see it in her facial expressions. Watch her. She has to laugh about it.
What these?
She knows that motherfucker's broke the same as we do.
You think your life will be so much better struggling here with 500 kids and no money? Okay, good luck.
So you said that to Salah while you were in Syria. So what has changed present day? Has business been booming for Salah, that he's got all this extra Syrian coin that he can send you, that he can spare? Even if he did, here's the thing. Even if we are to be believed that Salah is super successful in Syria and he's got all this money, Do you think for a second that he would give her a fucking cent of it? He's going to take care of himself. He's going to take care of his family. He's going to take care of his cousin wife. I'm sure he'll probably take care of his dad, his brothers, his sisters, all his nieces and nephews. You have admitted that you and Salah helped out his family, filled their water tanks, bought food for them. So they are in situations to where they need stuff like that. They need the basics. They need food. They need water. I'm sure a lot of other things too. But you want us to believe that he's going to take some of the money that he made from his olive business and send it to you, who's doing completely fine supporting themselves. They have electric. She has water. She has takeout food. She has she has everything. She's in Canada, for fuck's sakes. But he's going to send you money over to Canada, a lot of it. He would have to send her a lot of his Syrian money for her to buy anything for that. Anything. We're talking $200 worth of clothes. How much Syrian money would that have? What is the conversion on that? It would be absolutely insane for her to even think that people would believe that. He's got a huge family. So even if he is somewhat well off, he's not giving her anything. Who would? Fondue says, if I had money to spend my entire life stroking the mangled tip ego of Salah and making him feel more important and successful he is, I'd walk in the traffic. Bitch, same. Fondue, thank you, girl. Zebracorn says, cousin wife came in with a dowry. He's a rich man now. Zebracorn, thank you for the super chat. Hey, Lucy Goosey. His life savings is for a pair of socks.
What these?
So Salah is
$15,170. The average monthly Syria salary is $50 USD. So how many articles of clothing could Chantel get with a month's worth of Syrian salary? A shirt, maybe 2. And you want us to believe that he's taking a month's salary, sending it to you so you can buy yourself a sheet? No, we don't believe it. And shame on you for getting upset because the community calls you out on your bullshit. That's shameful.
going to be sending me money.
Wanting us to think that a Syrian man who has a huge family over there to take care of would ever send you a single cent. Hey, Teaspoon. So her handsomest husband, begging for money for a keyboard 2 days ago, suddenly has the funds to send her the cash for clothes. Yes, DuckTales. And she says this story, and then she gets herself all worked up because people are coming in and telling her that she's full of shit. And then she spends the next hour to 2 hours raging. I don't know why that's so racist to say that. I can't believe they would say that. Why don't they believe that my husband financially takes care of me? Shut up, cutie. Kyle says, scammer with 2 businesses to run has time for a month's holiday and asking for $700 for a new Casio. Also sending money for Sheen clothes. Sheen, not even a fake Louis Vuitton hat for his beautiful wife. Bare minimum, Kyle. Bare minimum. They could have at least came up with a better lie. Kyle, thank you so much for the support, honey. Good to see you.
To get some modest clothing.
What these? What these?
So Salah is going to be sending me money to get some modest clothing. Because he messaged me today. He's like, okay, let me see. Like, send me a selfie of what you're wearing. Is it modest? And then today I said yes. So then he sent me a message while I was live streaming. It said he saw my stomach when I went to sit up. And I'm like, well, I can't afford new clothing right now. So he's going to send me some money for some.
Notice that not only did she laugh, not once, but twice, she also cannot make eye contact with the camera. I got to hear it again. I'm sorry. This is my favorite part of the entire stream. Even over the raging and everything, this Whopper with extra cheese of a lie is so epic.
What these? What these?
So Salah is going to be sending me money to get some modest clothing. Because he messaged me today. He's like, okay, let me see. Like, send me a selfie of what you're wearing.
Spiteful Pinky Jean says, I fucking dare my husband to tell me to send him a selfie to judge my clothing choices. Fuck out of here. And she's proud of that. She really thinks that means that man loves her, honey.
Is it modest? And then today I said yes. So then he sent me a message while I was live streaming and said he saw my stomach when I went to sit up. And I'm like, well,
that's just what's going to happen, Chantel. I don't think that anything's going to change that. The way you flop around and roll around on that couch, even if you get yourself a full covering sheet, it's not going to do yourself any good. Radioactive Gaming says, I think people should keep up the Nenah and Salah stuff. It really bugs her, and maybe she will eventually run Nenah away. Well, you know what? Here's the thing, though. Not even to go around and spread it as a rumor. Again, a majority of the community, I believe, think that it's true that Nenah and Salah are talking behind the scenes. I mean, after yesterday's stream and reading the chat and seeing Nenah and Salah going back and forth, I think it's pretty evident that those two are talking. So I agree. Go for it. Radioactive, thank you for the support, hun. Hey, Panda Pondu. Panda Pondu, did you see? I'm pretty sure you were won yesterday's giveaway. Yesterday, the day before. I know I just called your name.
Well, I can't afford new clothing right now. So he's going to send me some money for some.
Could you imagine how thin it would be? Hey, but it's the girl. Dollar Tree has tablecloths that would work. Yeah, just layer those bitches so they're not see-through. Thank you for the support, hun. They have more chemistry than he's ever shown with Chantel. I don't know who said it yesterday, but they said that it's so much more believable that Nenah and Salah are in this like quote unquote relationship. I could believe that before I could believe this big lie of Chantel and Salah actually being in a relationship. Like, let that sink in.
No, he didn't.
That's what she needs to hear. That'll really set her off because that is true. I could believe in a freaking hot second that Nenah and Salah are serious about each other before I would ever believe that Chantel and Salah are.
Nenah in a rude way. Use the money to buy immodest clothes. So I got to check Shein for like summery, full coverage, modest clothing. Spend it on weed. Crochet, no. He told me he did work in here. It was on WhatsApp. But I do shower. Like, he just meant like, okay, I'm going to go to bed. You go and shower and do this and that. It's just how he is. He's kind of like, not bossy in a bossy way. It's just how he is. Can't explain it. I don't feel like it.
Him telling you to take a shower had nothing to do with him being bossy, cutie. If your husband has to tell you to wash your ass, there's a real problem at home. Jeff's couch pineapple. Hello. Can rent a car to go to Sonic or yell daddy on a random hill at night, but can't afford to buy her own clothes. Sure, cutie. She really thinks we're as dumb as she is. And you know why? Because that's the way she was brought up. That is something that I do believe, and I've said this for a long time, where Smee went severely wrong is feeding into Chantel's delusion. So because her family, and it wasn't just Smee, it's probably all of them. They probably are all on the same page. They were like, just listen to what she says and go along with it, just so we don't have to deal with that shit. And that has created the monster that we see today. Jeff, thank you for the support. Hello, Jamie, again. He doesn't really care what she wears, what she eats, or what she uses. THC. He just likes to control her because he's deeply insecure man-child. I agree 1,000,000%. Like when she says that he demands that she do certain things, and obviously we see him in chat and he does, like walk and don't eat this and don't go here and don't smoke that. He doesn't give a shit. He doesn't care. He's not doing it because of his well-being or her well-being or whatever. He's doing it just as some kind of sick control over somebody. And the fact that it's Fooide and a lot of other things go into that makes a lot of sense. Jamie, thank you so much for the support, hun. Carrie, hello. Nenah looks a lot like Cabela. You know what? From her avatar, I don't disagree. I see it too. And Carrie, thank you so much for the support, hun. Hit the like if you're not bossy, modest. Ms. Glitter Tits, thank you so much for the support. I appreciate you. Sheen is Asian sizing. Nothing will fit her. It'll all be terrible quality junk. I just hope that we get a haul and we get to see all of the items that Salah sent him his Syrian money And then we don't ever see her wearing any of it because none of it's going to fit. She's done that a lot. We have seen multiple clothing hauls from Chantel, and we will never see her wearing anything because either it doesn't fit or before she wears it, she outgrows it. It's great.
I don't mind it, you know.
I don't mind when my husband tells me to take a shower. I don't care. It just means that he cares about me. That's all.
I feel like at least he cares. You know, like he cares about me in general, like my well-being. Shein is terrible, but it's hard to find modest clothing for affordable prices.
Okay, Unwashed Fupa says Waterweight's latest shows Chins talked about shopping weeks ago in old clips of pretending dishwasher was paying. Oh my God, that's classic. Art says maybe buying bigger clothes to grow into shouldn't be a priority unless this is his way of saying, yeah, fuck it, you're only gonna get bigger. I mean, that's being tapped into reality, to be fair, Art. And thank you for being a member, hun.
So unless you're paying for it, just Jamie, fork it over.
Shout out.
Yeah. Post-transplant falafel debacle. Yeah, I don't want to eat that ever again. You know? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I didn't see that, Nutty. Okay, well, it's okay. It's my feet. I'll worry about it. Thanks anyways, though. Oh, it's not great quality? Well.
You gotta wonder though, like behind the scenes, do you think that Chantel is concerned about things? Do you think that she stays up late at night alone in her apartment, CPAP strapped to her face, staring at the ceiling, thinking about the foot, them having to lop it off, or God only knows what else? Do you think it bothers her at all? I would imagine that it does, and she plays it cool. Sassy Mama says, nope, she doesn't even think about it. Better Crumpet, nope. A lot of nopes in the chat. Okay, maybe you guys are right.
Always put pep in your step.
If I had the uncontrolled type 2 beatus and I done got myself a cut on my foot and I was worried because I didn't feel it, I would be quite concerned. Don't take the foot, God. I need all my limbs, please.
Yeah, right. Go to Thailand or Vietnam. No, I don't think that'll be happening.
Oh, but you know what? And I was talking to Sam about this yesterday. I was like, damn, because that's just crazy to even consider. Like, you don't feel a cut on your foot and you have diabetes or whatever. Like, wouldn't that terrify you? And then when you think about it, all of these girls want to be disabled. So maybe she's like, hey, if it gets infected and they got to cut the foot off, then I can't walk. Like, there will be no stamina bees. I can just set my ass in a wheelchair. She'll probably get one of those fancy ones or whatever, and she'll be good to go. It will be a dream come true.
Yeah, they have hijabs. They have Islamic clothing, like, you know.
Whose birthday is it? Wu-Tang Clam. Hey, girl. Happy birthday. Congratulations on making it another year. Hell yeah. Yep, she'd rather not walk. She doesn't want to lose a foot. Yeah. Hey, Lauren, seriously, I mean, I can't tell. Anybody who willingly sits down in a mobility scooter and they're not disabled tells me that they don't give a fuck whether or not they lose a foot.
The Sims. The Sims. I hate Sims. Maybe lurking here. I don't know. Why do you have to know, Gothatel? There's obviously ways.
Like, it just fell off, Ellie. Like, just what? Just fell off? Like, did you flick it? That's not funny. I'm just saying that's crazy. The way you kicked in my door and you said that, I had a diabetic patient's toe fall off when I was transferring them from a stretcher to the bed. That's wild. That is terrifying. I don't know what to say to that. I'm sorry you had to witness it, and I'm sorry that patient had to go through that. Thank you for the support, hon. Holy shit. Olivia says, I saw a video where a plus size lady, size 18, bought Shein a 4X dress fit in these Asian sizes. Cutie, yes, please buy the Shein. Oh, I think she's already got some shit picked out. She's definitely buying from Shein. Olivia, thank you for the support, hon. I just hope that she shows it all to us. That I want to see it all. Yulia, hello. No meetings for me today, so I'm free to be. That's right, girl. Thank you for the support. Good to see you. Enjoy the show.
I've already told you guys in the past. I'm not repeating it. Not people I know.
Gaming.
Yeah, I don't like Sims. I never liked it.
You don't like anything that stimulates your brain, cutie. God forbid you sit down and enjoy. You would think with you not having anything to do and all the free time you have on your hands, a game like The Sims would really be fitting for you. Because you can literally spend hours upon hours upon hours upon hours. Like it's never ending. Like there's no ending to that shit, right? You would think that you would like that. Yeah, Sims is really fun. The only thing that sucks about Sims is that it's so time consuming.
Hi, Pam. Can we have a try on haul? Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to order. I'll just get a couple of things, I guess. I don't know.
You don't think that dream through the Sims? Yes. She does that through Chat GPT. It's easier. She just types in a few prompts, makes a few pictures, and sits there and stares at it and fantasizes and pretends like that's her real life. Sims takes way too much work, way too much effort. She'll actually have to set up, like be at a desk with a mouse and a keyboard. No, she can't.
But there's people from Syria that live here that don't send money or vice versa. Like, obviously, there's ways to do it. Thanks, XP. Basically, I mean, he knows a guy in Syria.
You know what? I know that she played a few other ones, but the only game that she ever really seemed to be into, which is a great game, but still, there's not a whole lot to it, which was Mario Kart, where you can just push a button, hold it down, and drive to the finish line. That's it. Anything outside of that, even when you're talking about something as simple as video gaming, she can't be bothered with that. She cannot be bothered with anything other than existing, eating, and continuing this bullshit of a story that she's created about her and her romance scammer. Her schedule is, she's book tight. Outside of any of those things, don't even ask. She cannot even bother. Radioactive Gaming says she only liked games when she was with Pete and she doesn't like gaming. Yes, I agree. And thank you for the support, hon.
Yeah, has a foreign exchange office or whatever, like a money office. It's like there they don't have like a name brand like Western Union. It goes through like a different like money.
Okay, hold on. She's pivoting back around.
Basically, I mean, he knows a guy in Syria, has a foreign exchange office or whatever. Like,
this is not how she told this story before. She said that Salah hooked her up. And I remember because when she told the story about him sending her money for food, it was the same reaction. We were like, bullshit, didn't happen. So we listened to everything that she said. When she told this story before, she said Salah knew a guy in Canada that was local that he connected with Chantel with. Now she's changing it because when you lie, you don't remember your lies. And she's saying that it's this guy in Syria and the money gets sent to her email. Go back and pull the clips. I promise you I'm not wrong. I remember that shit. Salah Al-Rafe, cousin fucker. Thank you so much for joining the pores and being a poor piece of crap. We appreciate you. Sorry, the name threw me off there. Love it. Thank you for joining.
A money office. It's like there they don't have. Thanks, XP. Basically,
so let me describe this live stream in case anybody wants to go dig up the clips later just for shits and giggles. It was that live stream where she was out on her mobility scooter. So she was driving around somewhere in Canada and she was laughing when she said it that Salah was sending her money because she ate through her food budget. That ought to ring some bells. And the story that she told then was that Salah connected her with a local guy in Canada, like a place in Canada, and it was a Syrian man, I think, that ran it or whatever, and she could go there and collect the money that he sent her. Now she's changing it up. Now she's saying he has a hookup in Syria and she gets the email and I guess the deposit of the money. She's changing the story. Ellie says Timu goes up to an 8X, which is 60 inches bust. Holy shit. Ellie, thank you for the super chat.
I mean, he knows a guy in Syria, has a foreign exchange office or whatever, like a money office. It's like there they don't have like name brand like Western Union.
Hey, Sansa, good to see you. Yes, that he gave money to someone there who gave it to someone in Canada. Exactly. That is the story that she told the last time. And this is what happens when Chantel is that she's always out here and she's lying and she's making up shit. So when she goes to talk about it again, she doesn't remember what she said. So she's constantly just making shit up and then just sticking with whatever people will believe. And if you don't believe her, and even if you go pull the clips, she doesn't give a shit. She's sticking to her story. It only became legal the last few months to send money from Canada to Syria. Not much talk about the opposite way. That says a lot. Well, that makes the most sense. You got to understand when people are only making a certain amount of money in Syria, I wouldn't imagine that it would be too much going on the other way, you know? Bertha, thank you for the support. Appreciate you. Seattle says she will never have a Tammy Slayton glow up. Never. She has accepted her demise. Coping method is food and delusion. Notice the anger if you don't believe her. Exactly. And boy, she gets really spicy. Thank you for the support, hun. Gary says Chantel, 50 Canadian dollars is approximately 400,000 to 477,000 plus Syrian pounds. How much money could Salah possibly send you? And that's not to insult anybody. It's just talking about actual facts. And she wants to say these things that the people, they're being bigots by bringing these things up, but these are just facts. This is just the truth of the matter. Gary, thank you for the support, hun. Morning on Mars. Hello. I had a patient with nasal, is it necrosis from diabetes? What is that? Oh my God, that is horrible. That is literally what nightmares are made of. Oh my gosh. I don't even, yeah, right, Kyle? A chunk of his nose fell off into my hand at lunch when I was helping him eat. What the hell, bro? Listen, these stories that you're hearing from these people in chat who have dealt with this personally, you know, they work in the medical field, they know what happens. That take your health serious, guys. Like, especially when you're talking about something like diabetes. It's not a joke. The way that Chantel treats it, the shit's not funny. It is really fucking serious. Thank you for the super chat, hun.
It goes through like a different like money exchange place or whatever, but it's like a Western Union Syrian version or whatever. It's like a money office. I don't know. You know?
You don't know. The only thing that you know is about the money that you send him.
So he, there's a guy he knows that I don't know if they own it or work there or whatever, but the guy's also in Canada. Like, so he sends money to my e-transfer because he's also in Canada. So it's a Syrian that's in Canada, also has ties to a Syrian business over there to send money. So Salah just goes to the office with the Syrian money. I don't know if he sends Syrian or American, I'm not sure. But then it just, he sends it to the guy. Like, that office will send it to the guy will send it to me through e-transfer. That's basically how it is. Because in Canada, we use e-transfer, email transfer.
Well, you know what? I would imagine that this would be pretty easy to prove. You know, you're talking about the email of the e-transfers and everything. I would imagine that you could just flash that for all the naysayers, if you would, Chantel, straight from your phone, by the way, from your email box, not that AI generated bullshit. Prove it. Prove it. If that really is true and you want you are so dead set with this community believing that Salah is so successful in Syria that he is sending you money for food and clothes when he has his own family to take care of, prove it. Shut us down. Because if you could, you would. Ashley says she's definitely over 400 pounds. When I went into labor, I was 355. Holy shit. I'm down 67 pounds. Congratulations. But I was half her size and I was carrying a 10-pound baby. Holy shit, girl. Ashley, thank you so much for the support. You know, she looked all this up on Chat GPT. Oh, for sure. Well, I don't necessarily, probably, but I think she knows a little bit about the transferring of money because we all believe that Chantel sends him money, but not the other way around. Kelly, thank you so much for being a member for 55 months, hon. We got your package yesterday, by the way, so it's going in the PAL. We'll be opening it up soon, and thank you so much for that. Appreciate you, girl. Agony Jones says, we can use all forms of transfer in Canada. You can choose to send through banking, email, phone, etc. I think she forgets some of us are in Ontario. Ontarian. Yes, Agony Jones. She thinks that she can make up these lies as if nobody has any kind of experience. I do agree with that. Thank you for being a member, hun. Yulia says, as a type 2 diabetic, I'm glad I was raised with enough sense. My blood sugars have been below pre-diabetic the past few years, and I have all of my limbs. That is the flex that you think it is.
Good for you.
So glad to hear that you have all of your limbs, girl, with the uncontrolled beatus. Appreciate the support.
What does it matter if I've met the guy before? No? Do you fucking meet what does that matter? Yeah, they already are opening a lot more stuff.
Radioactive Gaming says Salah's running the game backwards. She's acting like she just met him online and hasn't met him yet. You wouldn't know they were married for 3 years. The things she still doesn't know about him. Oh, you mean like his name, his birthday, probably a lot of things about his family. Agreed, gaming. Because not only when Chantel was in the Middle East, did she keep herself pretty much away from his family because humiliated, I would imagine. But she's also a narcissist. She doesn't care. I mean, I'm sure Salah has told Chantel his name. I'm sure she's seen it wrote down on paper. I'm sure she has heard his birthday, obviously, right? But she's a narcissist. She doesn't care about any, she's the main character of everything. Radioactive, thank you for the support, hun. Yeah, his real age.
You know? Don't answer these people. Yeah, I'm not going to. I know. What do you give a shit? Like, who fucking cares? It's not your business. Have you met every chef that cooked your food? Right? Like...
Okay, in case you guys didn't catch that part, because I'm sure we're going to hear some more about this, she says that she's never met this man, that that she's getting the transfers from Salah in Canada. She's only ever received emails. Just something to note in your binder.
I know. Oh, thank you, Lavender Pug. Thanks, Huxby. I feel like if it works for you and Salah, that's all that matters. Yeah, I know. It's actually not complicated at all. He takes his money, goes into an office in Syria, and then the person sends it to the person, whatever, I don't know, here, somehow, whatever, and then the guy sends it to me by email. It's good, Weird Barbie. I got it bandaged up. Yeah, I know, Emerald. Ryder, thank you. One of my favorite quotes. Negative people will find a problem with every solution. That's so true. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, Larry, it's true. It's totally...
I don't disagree. Salah skims and scams her. She does not know what the heck he is up to, especially now that she can't go through his phone. She can't go through his belongings. She's in Canada. He's in Syria. And when she first got to Canada, I think a lot of Chantel's issues, because you remember how she acted, it wasn't because she missed Salah. She just was so worried about what he was going to be doing that she was not going to be able to see. No more going through his phone. No more tracking his location. Probably no more going through his pockets, looking through all of his shit. All of that was off of the table. And I think that drove her absolutely up a wall. And now she was accepting shit that he was telling her then. But again, she had stuff that she could go through and they could probably fight about, and she could convince him to love bomb her because he did this wrong and that wrong. And she doesn't have that power anymore. So things have really changed present day. Thank you for the super chat, hun. She lets a total strangers have access to her bank account. No, I don't think that's how she's describing it as working. I am cat ladies away. I'm understanding, which to be fair makes sense. And it's probably what happens the other way around, is that she gets an email of a deposit, like some kind of link where it goes directly into her bank. I don't think that necessarily, like, I wouldn't think any kind of information is being exchanged, but what do I know?
Legal. I don't know what people are fucking trying to.
It's really hard when you know this person is a liar and you question everything that they say, and then you have to figure out what the truth is and kind of get down to what the facts of the matter is. You kind of just got to figure out what it is that she's saying and then what's true.
Why do they ask about your financial? I don't have any idea. Ask them. Like, how am I supposed to know? Potato brains. You know what I mean? Like fuck. Yep. What are you talking about? We don't talk about.
I agree.
What's good, Dubai? I don't sit around wondering how your husband spends money, right? Like, for fuck's sake. It's really weird.
Notice how she's about to gaslight the community. That's not what everybody is saying. That's not what it is at all. This is not about what your husband spends money on. We're just calling out the obvious. But she will gaslight her community into believing we're weirdos because we're not believing the bullshit that she's saying. Like, if Salah is making money, he's spending that on himself, his home, his car, his family, the water tanks, like what is it called? Not the generators, but you know, those panels or solar panels that they had to buy over there. Like, they're making their life, if we are to be believed and that he is making money in Syria, that money is going for him and his family. It's not leaving Syria to go to Canada to a woman who is completely capable of taking care of herself. How would that make any sense?
I know.
I mean, that has been their thing. They have been talking about since the beginning is how uncomfortable and how hard it is for Salah going from Kuwait to live in Syria because of how difficult life is there and how the money is and everything. But you want us to believe that he's taking away from that to send you money to buy clothes.
Yep. Hey, 3 Dot. Like, it was really just not on my budget, like, to buy clothes right now. So, fuck off. Money laundering. Okay, go look up what money laundering. This is why they ask, because they're fucking retarded like this.
Oh,
fucking idiots, man.
Oof.
Yeah, money laundering, sending me like a bit of money.
She starts slinging around the R word. Just know she's real good and mad. Oh, she's real good and mad. Why? Because nobody's believing that bullshit. And she doesn't like when people don't believe the delusion that spews out of her mouth.
For fucking clothes. Okay. Number one, you fucking retard. You short, fat, pudgy motherfucker. If you're money laundering, don't you...
This is her going off on Gorlick. Short, fat, pudgy motherfucker. I'm sorry. Are you talking about yourself, ma'am? We're confused. Because look in the mirror. Gary says, Chantel, the money you spend on one DoorDash order in Canada is the equivalent to a 6-figure salary in Syria. How and why would he send you money? How and why would he send you money? Exactly. Gary, thank you so much for the support. I appreciate you. Fondue says, if I love my husband and his family like she claims she does, and I made $4,000 a month and he made $150, I morally couldn't take any money from him. Great point. So, okay, let's play into it. Oh, we believe you. Salah is taking money from his family and his situation in Syria, and he feels bad because you can't afford to buy yourself clothes because you've ate your money and you've ate yourself out of the clothes that you already own. Why would you take that money from him? That's a great point, Fondue, that I never even thought of. Why would you even feel okay taking money from a person in that situation? I mean, hell, we talk about all the time. The running water, the side character that's been introduced this season or whatever. Like, how can you even run the water the way you do, knowing the situation that you just came from in Syria, knowing how hard it is for people to have access to water in Syria, and you just run the water like you do, and you eat all this food in front of the camera, knowing that your husband who's living in Syria, who doesn't have access to the food that you have, and not feel guilty about it. But now you want us to go as far as to believe that you would take money. You know what? As crazy as it sounds, even though I do not believe this, she would be the type of person to take money from somebody like that if they were offering, but he's not. He's not. We know that he's only in this to gain financially, or maybe have a different location, or maybe go on a dream vacation, whatever the case may be. He's not sending her shit. Fondue, great point, and thank you for the support.
Think you would use another business other than a fucking money exchange business? You fucking mentally retarded piece of shit. Wow. Wouldn't Salah lose?
You want to know why her mom and her sister and her aunt won't say anything when she comes to them with her crazy stories? Why they just believe the bullshit that comes out of her mouth? Because the same way that she just talked to Gorlick is the same way that she would talk to her family. She would be really nasty. She would be really ugly. And when she would say horrible things to them, just like she just did to Gorlick.
Sending money to.
This is why. Dell's Dead Bug, hello. Sending money to charity but can't close yourself. That's another great point. Dell, good point. And thank you for the support. Big Leans, welcome to the Poors. Thank you so much for you being a poor piece of crap. We appreciate you. Please feel free to use custom emojis in the chat.
Canada. Yep. Yeah, of course. Anytime you send money, there's a fee. Like,
sweetheart, we're not talking about the fee. I think the fee is the last thing on anybody's mind. We're talking about the conversion of money. We're talking about what the money is worth in Syria versus what it's worth in Canada. Why can't you grasp that concept? Why can't you understand what people are saying? That's so weird.
Oh my God.
You would think Fooide would know a lot about this. Like she would understand how the money works or whatever, since she's obviously lived in Kuwait. She's lived in Syria. Her husband is Syrian. But no, clueless. And I believe that part I do believe is true. She's completely clueless. You guys remember when she went to Kuwait and she was like, my money is going to go so far here. My money is so much more valuable in Kuwait. And boy, was she fucking shell-shocked.
Teardrop, hello. Boy, am I glad to see you. There's a lot of fucking idiots in here. Yeah, he was in here, or a troll of his. BG! How's this, Teardrop? Look, guys, it's hot sauce! I love frozen.
And Hectic Llama, it's very obvious that she learned nothing from that situation. Once she realized she had that shit backwards, you would think at that point and going forward, that would, for me anyways, because shit, I'm trying to understand how money works wherever I am. I want to know how far my dollar is going to go. But for Chantel, you know why? Because she didn't take care of any of the finances in Kuwait or in Syria. The money was given to Salah and he took care of everything, ordering the food and all that shit. So when she was out in the wild and she was by herself in Kuwait, remember when she went to buy the ice cream? She had no idea how much money she was giving the person for the ice cream. Hey, MC, good to see you. Big Bertha says 10 KD is $44.42 roughly in Canadian dollars. Thank you for that conversion, Big Bertha. Appreciate you. Holy shit, Langley. Thank you so much, girl, for gifting 20 the YouTube Underground memberships. Al, what the fuck are you doing here? Get the fuck out, you weirdo. Don't be over here listening to my shit. Ain't you got something to do like smoke some meth, motherfucker? The nerve of you. Anyways, welcome everybody else. Please feel free to use your custom emojis in the chat. Langley, thank you for that fucking donation. And thank you for shaking a no good, dirty, rotten motherfucker out of the tree. You had that coming, bitch.
Who knows? Yeah, refresh, guys. I don't know why it cut out, but it did. No, I'm like, I hate this motherfucker. I hate these people who just, now you're fucking trying to, yeah, good. I don't care if it's modest. Or not, go fuck yourself. How about that? How's that for modest, bitch? I hate these fucking idiots who like literally harass you. They just fucking watch every little thing you do, every little word you say, and try to make it like you're.
Say la vie, it was probably best that I was muted. And I'll repeat what I said. Who is Al? Al is a dirty, no good, rotten motherfucker that exploited a 4-year-old's essay and showed her essay report on her YouTube channel and then ran scared like the no good, dirty, rotten motherfucker she is. That's who she is. Hello, Big Leans. I got handed the wrong order at the Taco Bell drive-thru. made it all the way home and then drove all the way back to pull a hi, it's me again. Holy shit, girl, check your order at the window. Taco Bell, what time is it where you are, girl? It ain't even 11 o'clock here. That's okay. No judgment. Thank you so much for the support. We appreciate you.
Fucking doing something illegal, doing something bad, go fucking have him investigated, you idiot. Like, fucking stupid piece of shit moron. You do nothing in life except try to find negative in something. Every little fucking thing I do, you have to make it fucking negative. You're a piece of shit. Go fucking get hit by a bus, bitch. Fuck. Yeah. Yup. No, seriously, fucking loser. And they're so predictable. I know when they ask these things, you know? Okay, so money marks laundering then. Fucking, I'm sorry, but the R word is the only right term for these fucking idiots. That's what they are. I'm sorry.
Notice how touchy she is about this situation. And that's why I say the money laundering, it's a far stretch. I do agree with that. But when you bring some truth to Chantel, she gets very, very touchy about it. And she could have just been like, as if we're laundering money. That's ridiculous. You guys are dumb. And then went on with their day. But the fact that comment triggered her to the point that it did, I don't know. It's ringing some bells like Taco Bell.
I know. You know why? Because they're fucking mad. Imagine how fucking racist. Like, they assume just because he's fucking everything. Like, imagine how piece of shit they are. Mm-hmm. Assuming that because he's from Syria, he has no money, or that he's with me, that he has no money. Even though, like, you know what I mean? So that's what they do. They're mad.
We just went over that for like 30 minutes. Maybe you should go back and listen to it so you can understand how people are coming to that conclusion. It's because people won't believe the shit that comes out of your mouth, and they do their own research and they learn how things work and learn about the money in Syria versus about the money in Canada. We're the idiots. We're the bad people for pointing out the obvious.
That they're fucking wrong. They're mad that he's better off than they am. He always was.
This is how mad she is.
Or like, bitch, he had a fucking car from day one, you fat motherfucker. So how the fuck are you going to sit there and criticize him for having a car or whatever you criticize him for when you have nothing? You live with your fucking mommy and you buy her G-strings, you ugly ginger piece of fucking shit. Seriously, you have the fucking nerve. Nobody fucking wants you. You think you can just get free love other than a fucking psycho bitch like Breezy and fucking...
She's out here calling somebody short and fat. She's out here talking about it as somebody who doesn't have a car. I'm pretty sure at this point, I'm convinced that Chantel is talking about herself. Hello, just for kicks. I don't think that they ever changed how YouTube pay was paid out to Salah and Chantel in Syria. Salah has control of that money. I could believe that. And, you know, if you go back to when she was demonetized and she went from her main channel over to the couples channel and they demonetized that channel, she gave it away that those... So, like, when you have one channel and it's monetized and you make multiple channels, they all go into the same bank unless you attach a AdSense to that account in a completely different social security number. So if he's getting money from the couples channel, and that's the reason that he's restarting up and they want to do vlogs and everything, he absolutely is still collecting the money on her main channel, which would explain what, ladies and gentlemen, she doesn't do content over there. She does like 1 or 2 live streams, maybe a week. So that does make sense. Just for kicks, thank you so much for the support.
Bridget? Yeah, nice try. You think you have to have a fucking mail order bride yourself, bitch? You think anybody fucking wants...
I haven't even heard Gorlick's reaction to this. I can't believe I missed it. Fadma says, is this on YouTube or Kick? It's on Kick, Fadma. And people say you can go on a Kick and do whatever you want, but I read their TOS. Their TOS sounds a whole lot like YouTube. So you might believe that you can go over there and say and do whatever you want. That's not the case. Just the other day, she got age restricted. And they said, once you keep getting age restricted, they can take your monetization from that channel. Thank you for the super chat, hun. Who the fuck uses ginger as an insult? Cutie. Sophia says $20 to $30 a day for her quote unquote medicine, $50 to $100 a day on groceries and DoorDash, but no money for $150 Shein order. That math does not math in any universe, cutie. Exactly. And the fact, again, going back to what Fondue said, the fact that you would even accept money from Salah, from him in Syria speaks volumes about yourself. So no matter what, Chantel, you come out looking like a piece of shit. No matter what. That's right, Sansa. Her grandma was a ginger.
You think I have to pay for a man? That's why they're mad, because he's sending me money. Look at the fucking trolls that come in after I say that, and he's one of them. Yeah, you don't think you would have to pay for a fucking Russian bride or a bride yourself? Who the hell is gonna want you? You live at home with mommy, you smell like baseball cards and fucking sack rod. You stupid bitch. Anyways. I just had to get that off.
Any of this? How do you know that he lives with his mom and all this shit? How do you know any of that unless you're sitting around and you're watching all of these videos and educating yourself on all these different reactors, Chantel? You're telling on yourself once again. Hippieista, thank you so much for upgrading your membership to the Thunderground trading card tier. Appreciate you. Don't forget to send your email to the email in the description below and include the tier that you join. Thank you so much, hon. I appreciate you.
My chest. Get the fuck out my chat. Don't come back. The nerve of you to come in here.
Right, but see, cutie, you're making fun of a man that takes care of his mom. And let me tell you something. Chantel was really jealous of Salah and Salah spending time with his family. Imagine if Salah's mom was around and they had a relationship together and he took care of her. How do you think that she would have felt about that? The same way. She would have used that when her and Salah got into fights, and the same insults that you hear her hurling over at Gorlick bread, she would have did the same for Salah. She does not like women. She definitely doesn't like mothers. We all know that. But Issy, thank you for the support. Chantel's Unflicked Bean says, I love me a ginger girl. That's right. Gingers are good people. What is she talking about? Thank you for the support, hon. Mel's13, thank you so much for gifting 5 the YouTube Underground memberships. I appreciate you. Welcome, welcome, all new members. Hold on. Got to get a word from our sponsor. Pickle, go ahead.
Difficulties in life
Yes.
are intended to make us better.
That's right.
Not bitter, like a yucky pickle.
Yeah, better, not bitter, cutie. Mel's, appreciate you. Thank you so much. Chuck and his duck says, no one is mad, cutie. You're the only one that is mad. Right, Chuck? Thank you for the support. Appreciate you. You know what? Hold on. Sassy Mama says, all while getting Shmee code cuts for Mother's Day. Holy shit. It's so true, dude. That's how she feels. That's what her mom deserves, okay? That is what her mom deserves. She can go out and she can spend all that money on her, on all the weed, on a romance scammer, on DoorDash delivery. But for Shmee, nothing but the best. Code cuts. Sassy, thank you for the support, hun. You'd have to pay for a bride yourself. Admission? She's talking about herself. Projection, as always, Zebracorn. Remember all those inbred insults she used to throw out at people, and come to find out she's talking about herself and her handsomest husband? It's always projection. Radioactive Gaming says she got her info on Gorlick from, Wonky Eyes. Say it ain't so, Radioactive Gaming. That makes sense. Thank you for the super chat. Hello, Debs. She'd take a full head of red hair in a heartbeat. She sure would. Yeah. What are you going to say about that, Chantel? Have something. You think you can get free love? Was very telling. Cutie pays for love, so would never understand. She ain't even getting love in that situation. Chantel is paying a romance scammer to come in her chat and demand for her to lose weight. He's not even coming there being nice and flirting. He's demanding that she go out and walk and that she lose weight. She's paying for that. Thank you for the super chat, hon. Langley, you didn't get your pickle, your word from your sponsor, from your membership donation earlier. Sorry about that. Ow, threw me all off. So here you go, Langley.
How do you conquer an entire jar of pickles?
Yeah, how?
One crunch at a time.
That is meant for you, Langley. One crunch at a time, girl. Snarky, hello. Ginger Pride in the chat. Suck it, cutie. That's right, Snarky. Where's Lindsay? Speaking of ginger, Snarky, thank you for being a member for 33 months. So Wonky ass told Cutie that Gorlick bread smells like baseball cards. What's wrong with baseball cards? Who doesn't like a good trading card? Come on now. Yulia says, who wants a green card? Cutie. That's a quote from you, big girl. Yulia, thank you for the super chat. I can't believe it. Since when are trading cards an insult? It's a fantastic hobby. Gorlick's video response was very well done. Didn't cuss or raise his voice once. I love that. A very respectable man. I love it. Salty Blonde says she made a fun of just breezing for having cold cuts at Christmas. How hypocrisy are you, Cutie? Bitch, I remember that. I forgot all about that. She did. Salty Blonde, thank you for the support, hun.
Anyways, there you go. Sigma garlic. I fucking hate these people. Oh, they're so brain dead. They do nothing with their life except wait around for me to go live and innocently say, my husband is buying me some clothes. He's going to send me money to do it. Oh, now it's a big fucking money laundering scam. Thank you, 1047. Appreciate it. Anyway, no balls bread. Yeah, now, yeah, and Nenah and Salah having an affair. Like, get a life. Friggin' idiots. Yeah.
I love how we report on the news and she brings it back to her channel. Breaking tonight at 10. Salah and Nenah are having an affair. Will Nenah bring Salah to the United States of America, or better yet, Canada? Will they drop off the box of the abayas from Kuwait to Chantel's doorstep? Stay tuned for more. And then she repeats everything that we report on our channels back over on hers to let us know that she's tuned in to hear everything that we all say. Boy, how did that one burn your ass, Chantel? For us to put it together that Nenah and Salah are having an affair behind your back.
Sigma garlic. I fucking hate these people. Oh, they're so brain dead. They do nothing with their life except wait around for me to go live.
Mom was alive and I was in a position to take care of her. Best believe she would have been living with me too. What's your point, Cutie? Some people take care of their parents. Some people, when they get old and elderly and they need help, maybe with the bills or just with life in general, sometimes some people decide, hey, I'm going to live with my mom, or I'm going to live with my parents, and we're going to take care of each other. There's nothing wrong with that. Sounds a little jealous. Maybe that's what Smee and Nat were doing. They were living together. They seemed to have a really nice thing going on. Nat was probably cleaning Smee's house, helping out with the bills, doing what she could. And I can promise you, Cutie was definitely burned her ass that she was living there with her mom and they had a good relationship versus her relationship.
And innocently say, my husband is buying me some clothes. He's going to send me money to do it.
Nobody.
Oh, now it's a big fucking money laundering scam. Thank you, 1047. Appreciate it. Anyway, no balls bread. Yeah, now, yeah, and Nenah and Salah having an affair. Like, get a life. Friggin' idiots. Yeah. Whatever.
I'm dead.
Oh, she's doing better today, Teardrop? Good. She probably just really needed to rest. I know. My mod, Nenah. What do you mean, who's Nenah? Who the hell are you? I never saw you in here before. Pearl Clutchers. Pearl Clutchers losing their shit over a word, but spend their day bullying. Right? 2 lines in chat, yeah. Yeah. Because he's nice and thanking her for being supportive to me? Like, what? They don't actually care about it. They're just trying to make you upset. That's really fucked, Sunshine. Thank you, Evelyn. What's good, Bandage?
You see the way that Chantel treats her family. Is it wrong I'm moving in with my sister? Not if it works for you, girl. We see the way that she treats her mom. That Chantel is a 42-year-old woman, and I stand by when you get to, like, I mean, yes, if you want to go out and treat your kids, that's fine. But a lot of times, like, it's the other way around. Like, you're at a place, you know, you're making decent money. You can take your mom out. You can take your dad out. You can show some appreciation. She had the opportunity to do that for Mother's Day, and she didn't do it. And she admitted why she didn't do it, because it was too expensive. She didn't want to spend the money. She didn't want to take me out for a nice sit-down dinner. So instead, she got on her mobility scooter, went across the street, got a bunch of cold cuts, and then put that platter together in her godforsaken, filthy-ass kitchen. And that's how they spent Mother's Day on the boneless couch with it looks like one of those bedside trays that you pull up when you're bedbound or whatever. And they ate food off of that. But yes, tell us so much how Gorlick's doing it wrong and how he's such a bad son because he lives with his mom. Nobody cares. Radioactive Gaming says, so how it happened, Tracy and Nenah got into it in her chat. The next day, Salah modded Nenah and they celebrated by bullying Tracy. I think Nenah cried to Salah about Tracy and it's been weird ever since. That actually, I remember some of that, Radioactive Gaming. I can see that being true. And thank you for the super chat, hun.
I am new here, Belle, right? Like, what the hell? I don't care what it is, halal haram. Shove it up your ass.
Her mom and Natalie followed Scooter Fooide to the mall. How humiliating. Make your mom proud, cutie.
KFG sounds so good. But no, I'm fat and unhealthy, so I have to eat healthy food. Shut the fuck up, plant dad. You're another sanctimonious, condescending, fucking piece of shit, okay? Go fucking plant something in your garden and get the fuck out of my chat.
God forbid somebody plants something in their garden. She doesn't want new followers. Grace, no. And that's like the weird thing about Cutie, and we've kind of noticed this pattern since she's been in Kuwait, is that she's purposely, for whatever reason, I mean, I get there's a million different theories, right? She's purposely tanking her own platforms. I mean, we seen what she did in Kuwait, and she continued that over to Kick after she got demonetized on YouTube. And she says she doesn't care. She doesn't, and this is how she makes a living. This is how she pays her bills. This is how she's able to provide for herself, because if she didn't have it, what is she going to do then? But yeah, she'll just flat out say, I don't care if people watch me. I would rather have 6 people in my chat than have whoever. But it's like, then what's the plan? Because it's dwindling away slowly but surely. And then what? And then what?
Plant some cherry tomatoes.
Me, you're up, baby.
Get on with your life. So only care about. I picture them all putting up their finger like this before they talk. You want to talk about my pinky rage? I picture you all like this. Okay, so let's talk about Fooide Beauty today. She's only going to care about her. She's cosplaying her religion. Her husband, her paid for husband. That's what I hear all fucking day. No wonder I fucking freak out sometimes, okay? Like, you would too. You would too.
You wouldn't hear it if you weren't listening, ma'am. And that's exactly what we sound like. Great impersonation there, cutie.
I'm just saying. Yeah, that's what I see, Belle. Fuck. Yes, they always are valid.
What the fuck is wrong with cherry tomatoes?
Rages. I don't care where.
Oh, the question is her rage real? I think this one, yes. I think definitely she's pissed off because obviously she's being pressured into stamina beezing and then pretending to eat healthy, pressure from Salah, all of this shit. And then you add on the fact that Gorlick went in there and was trolling her ass. Yeah, I think it's legit.
He takes it. I mean, people can do what they want with their sex life, but he's still a pathetic loser. Cute and funny. Raging burns calories. There you go. Go plant some cherry and plant, dad. Go worry about your hydrangeas and leave me the fuck alone. Okay, Gothatel, go the fuck away. You're so obsessed with conversion rates and how much fucking money my husband sends me. Go away. You don't even know.
That's important though. If you want us to believe, it was important enough for you to bring it to your platform and tell everybody. I mean, people buy their husbands and their wife gifts all the time. I don't never think that I need to come on the internet and tell you guys, hey, I sent Sam money to get her hair done or her nails done or go get her an outfit or anything like that. That's just something that happens in every day for people. But you thought that that was so important and so significant that you needed to bring it back to the internet and tell people that because you were so dead set on convincing people to believe that Salah makes so much money that he can financially support you from Syria. You did all of this. You could have kept that to yourself. But you had to bring it here because you were dead set on convincing people that he's taking care of you. And nobody believes that. Hey, Mama, still. Super chat take to remember she said she has a lot on shit on lover. Watch out. Definitely to do with money moving. She used to go to the border to get cash. Again, I'm not taking anything to do with her financial situation, at least in my opinion, off the table because she has made it very clear, like you said, that she has a lot of shit on not just Salah, but his family. And it must be pretty fucking serious for him to come around. And yes, I know he's desperate, but still, I think he's concerned about that. I think whatever it is could get him in a lot of trouble. Thank you for the super chat, hun. Pizza Kitty. Salah and Nenah having an affair in her own chat. Idiot. I know. We get to watch it because now she's going to be defiant about that situation. So every time she sees Nenah and Salah, all these bells are going to go off in her head and she's going to have all these thoughts just like, and she's already suffering with thoughts about Salah and cousin wife. And now she's got to worry about Nenah too. Oh my God. I love it. Pizza Kitty, thank you for the super chat, hun. Shelly Ray says, cutie, you don't know the reason Gorlick Bread lives with his mom. I respect it. My son lives with me, and I can tell you I needed him, and I know it's not forever, but I'm just thinking you're jealous since Smee doesn't want you. Nope. And you know what? She's going to force herself on Smee when her wish finally comes true because she is basically out here speaking into existence for her platforms to completely tank to she's penniless. And then she ain't going to have no choice but to move into Smee's house. How happy you think Smee's going to be about that? Shelly Ray, thank you for the super chat, hun. Rojo says maybe Salah knows she's going to be one with the C soon. With her passwords, he can maintain her channel forever after that. If someone to transfer the payouts to Canada, correction, Nenah. Oh, maybe Rojo. He's definitely sticking around to the bitter end for whatever he can get from Chantel. Aqua says 10 cell B's 8X means fits 8 people. Aqua, Rojo, thank you guys so much for the support. For the love of the dog, Halawa, I'm not saying it right, is an informal underground network to get money into places like Gaza and yes, also Syria. There are interesting videos on YouTube about it. Okay. I will look into that for the love of the dog. Thank you for the support. Interesting. All right. My theory is Nenah is Emily. I would say that Nenah's been around longer than Emily, but I don't think that she has. So I guess maybe it could be. I don't know. Stepdad runs that house.
Oh, the place, how much they charge for conversion rates and shit. I'm tired of you too. Get out of here. Nobody likes you.
Blocked.
God, the people I hate, I'm blocking them. Piss me off every fucking live stream. You too, Morgan. You're annoying. Go fuck yourself. Yeah, Nova.
Hey.
She saw Gorlick shower.
Girl. Welcome to the chat. Good to see you.
Organic pumpkin patch.
I know you're not making a face because somebody's seen Gorlick shower when you used to get on the internet and claim that you and Salah, even though we know you both, you alone, couldn't fit in that shower. Please, Chantel, be quiet.
Ew. It's full of stuff and unusable. Not surprising there. Projection.
Shout out.
Strawberries. I'm not good with advice, but if it's not annoying, I'll tell you. What is it? Thank you, Pooh. Supposed to. You don't want to make stickers with plain puns? Hi, Pooh. Diet gravy.
That's a great point. We've seen Chantel. I think a lot of us have, anyways, per her OnlyFans in the bathtub with the peeps. You want to keep talking about people in the shower in the bathtub, cutie? I don't think you do.
Oh, what is?
Hey, Breezeth. At any rate, who's okay? I told my aunt to get over herself. I don't know. Splice. Oh, hey, Gab. Oh shoot, I forgot to ask him. Teardrop. See, that's what happens. I always forget. That's all.
Where did you get this theory from, Panda? Some people say Scrape is Cam and Nenah is his ex-wife, Jenna. Both were in Foodie's chats as members over a year ago. That's the first time I've heard that. That's interesting. You've never seen the Peeps photo? How did you avoid? You must not be on Twitter, because the only way you're going to avoid that is not going on Twitter.
So, like, I don't know how there's drama starting over me just simply saying my own husband is going to send me money to buy clothes.
Really?
And that's because the idiots just assume.
Let me say this. I don't know a whole lot. I've heard stories about that person. And so from what I've heard, if anybody was going to pull off some kind of long troll like that and go out of their way to use like somebody else's identity, it would be that person. So I could see it. Whether or not it's true, I don't know. CK, thank you so much for the super sticker, hon. I appreciate you. Salah lied to her even about what food was available in Syria. I don't think she has much on him as he does on her, because she doesn't know what he actually is doing with her documents. That could be true.
That he's broke ass or something like that. And that's your problem. Don't come in my chat and fucking start this shit. Just fuck off. You can keep thinking what you want elsewhere. Like, seriously.
And we will. And we absolutely will.
This is why I don't want to tell people anything. Do you now know, like, why I ignore questions and stuff sometimes?
So you keep your life private. You don't tell anybody anything, but you felt the need to come to the internet and tell us that your husband, who is living in Syria, who, when you were there, you had to help out his family and him financially, now is in a position to send you money from Syria to buy clothes. Maybe you should have thought about that. Maybe you should have kept that to yourself if you didn't want people to come in and call your bluff on that bullshit.
Yeah, what the gaslighting say exactly.
Gaslighting? That's what you're doing to us. That's what you're doing to your community, is that you're gaslighting them. The nerve.
Yeah, it's really sad. I know. Whatever. Anyways. What's this? What's this? She's gonna bring a toy. Okay. Is your sister sleeping, Teardrop? What are you doing tonight? Ugh.
Yes, and we're gonna play it again for Chantel. I know if you're not asleep with the CPAP strapped to your face, you're more than likely here listening because you can't help yourself. These are your words.
You think your life will be so much better struggling here with 500 kids and no money. Okay, good luck.
One more time.
You think your life will be so much better struggling here with 500 kids and no money. Okay, good luck.
What did she mean when she said no money? That was about when Chantel was talking about going home and Salah staying in Syria with the 500 kids, because if she left, guess what else she took with her? The money. She meant every fucking word. That's right, c'est la vie. And now present day, oh, I didn't mean it like that. That's not what I meant. You guys are just twisting my words. Salty Blonde says, I saw a comment that Turdy used to mod for Carrie, but after a scam, she went to Chantel's channel. I don't know who that is, but it's interesting. If it's the same person I'm thinking of, it's just somebody in a different community, but I think these people that are like main players in her chat, they have been around in different communities for a long time. So I believe it. Salty Blonde, thank you for the support. Gary says, when the curtain permanently closes on the Chantel show, her only legacy will be her acting like a sad, desperate, angry creature on YouTube. Yep. And among other things, Gary, among other things. Thank you for the support, hun. Mignette says, the only way you can get in the bathtub is to put sugar in the water. Why should we believe that you shower? Mignette, thank you for the support.
Oh, no. Oh, she's awake.
And that's where the anger is coming from, because she knows that we know, and she doesn't like that we won't believe. And I say we when I'm just talking about everybody, that people will not believe that Salah will be with her because of her good looks and personality. She knows that we know that it's money, a possible green card, vacations, a YouTube channel. He has to get something in exchange for him to pretend to be in this relationship with Chantel. And she hates that the most. So when anybody comes in, especially somebody like Gorlick, and they say something like that, it really trips her trigger.
Yeah, you can wear hats over it. PG-13.
Yes, because if it wasn't true, she would not get this upset. Like, she gets upset to the point to where I think that she would physically lay hands on somebody if she could. Not that she would do any damage or anything, but I think that Chantel, when she gets mad, I absolutely believe that she would try to touch somebody.
Hello, Nina. Oh, did I sing you I did sing last night at the PG-13.
Oh, and in case you guys didn't catch it, so whatever that situation was like 2 days ago with Scrape and the other mods in the community, and I told you guys that Scrape was claiming to have been hacked and somebody had access to her photos and was like taunting her with pictures of her curtains and her carpet and shit like that. And Chantel got rid of the people out of her chat. Well, Chantel brought them back, or brought one of them back, Gothic or something. I don't know, girl. I can't keep up with all the names, but I just know that she brought one of them back that said Scrape said had to go because they were dangerous and they were trolling or whatever. And Chantel brought them back. And now Scrape is gone. Scrape doesn't feel safe. But Chantel was like, listen, I don't believe that this person is doing those things that you are saying that they are doing. So I'm going to allow them back in chat. And you guys are just going to let them be. And so Scrape wasn't there yesterday, girl. At least not that I seen. Wicked Crafter says, we've not seen Salah do a single thing out of pocket for his Queen Beezer since they've met. And he never will. He never will. Wicked Crafter, thank you for the super chat. I mean, he will do things for Chantel with Chantel's money, like bring her food, buy her medicine, get her glasses, whatever she needs him to do, like if they're living together, with her money, never his money. And he always gets a cut off of it too. Let's say Chantel sends Salah to the store to get stuff to make dinner. Well, please believe he's at least scamming like 30% off top. It's going into his bank account.
People came in here and were like, there's a rumor about you and Salah having an affair behind the scenes now. They're starting all kinds of stupid shit. PG-13, she's a beauty.
Got her a keychain once.
Queen, she's queen, PG-13, PG in her peach.
Well, she admitted recently that, what did she say? That she threw a phone at Salah and hit him in the face or something like that? I don't know. She did something to him, and then I think he hit her with the purse. Whatever the case may be, again, she's being physical with the people that she claims to be in a relationship with. You think that shit didn't go down with Dishwasher? I bet it did. But I bet he put a stop to it real fast. Radioactive says, I guarantee you, Scrape is not a her. Well, your guys' theory in the chat about that one person, I could totally see that, because that one particular person is very seriously unhinged. So I believe it. Thank you for the support, hun. I can't say how I know Scrape go, but it's a gay guy, not a woman, like he says. Oh, Radioactive Gaming, was that you too in chat? Let me scroll back up. Radioactive Gaming, long-term standing support group member, is saying with their whole ass gunt that they can't say how, but they know that Scapegoat is a gay guy, not a woman, like he says. Say what? Are you telling me that Chantel has been catfished by a member of her own community? No way. Buddy trolled? I don't believe it. I don't believe it. There's no way. Radioactive Gaming. Everybody in her chat loves her and supports her and would never, ever lie to her. That's interesting. Noted.
My husband has paid my way in life basically since I was 19 years old. Yeah. And
you and your husband does not to compare to Chantel and her romance scammer who is now in Syria, sending her money from Syria to Canada so she can size up her clothing. Nice try, though.
For how he's in Syria. When are you walking at the gym? We always wanted to be.
Okay, that was my next question, Radioactive Gaming. Does she know that it's not a woman? Because the thing is that Chantel has always said, she said this multiple times, that she knows Scrape on a personal level, that she has seen Scrape's photos, and that Scrape is a gorgeous woman. She has said that multiple times. So does she know that it's a man and not a woman, or does she think it's a woman? This is a lot.
Serenaded.
I feel like I should be writing stuff down. I'll just hopefully remember it later on.
What are you talking about, Shroomy? Bye. I literally hate most of my fucking chat right now.
Damn. Would y'all stick around? I gotta know. If I made a comment like that, I mean, how could you not take it personal? You get the occasional trolls. It happens. But to sit there and say you hate the majority of your chat, like, who's sticking around for that shit? You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and head out. Like the meme says. It's like they like to be abused or something. That's a cigarette comment? What was? Surely it's not life with Ron's rat bastard ass. Probably is.
Nope. Money and everything, yeah. No, I don't hate you. You guys know. It's just annoying today. I don't know.
Oh, Sansa, I was watching her numbers. They keep getting smaller and smaller. I feel like when she first started yesterday, she did somewhat decent because I think people were sticking around to see if Salah was going to come in and troll her again about going on her walks or whatever. But they kept dropping, and even your rage couldn't bring them back. Very good, says Chantel. Is a grab a cop's weapon kind of crazy when she's mad? Girl, yes. The only reason she hasn't been arrested more is because she's shaped like a circle. Very good. That's so true, though. So very well said. It's very true. And thank you for the support. Porculus says Salah and family are doing illegal activities, allegedly. Driving armed men, can't see her husband's house, had to leave. He has money to send. Said once she had a lot on him and he didn't want her to start talking. All that's true, except the first part I have to say allegedly. I agree, though. Porcula, thank you for the super chat. But to be fair, I mean, desperate times call for desperate measures. So, I mean, sometimes you got to do what you got to do to survive. I don't believe that probably a whole lot of us know what it would be like to survive in a place like Syria. So I'll just leave it at that. At least that's the way I feel about it. I mean, you need me to run something across the little border or whatever, a little something, and you're going to give me a little money and I can fill my water tanks. I'm probably going to do it. I'm just saying.
Community. For THCAT. Yeah, there you go. Obsessed haters can't seem to fathom that real beezers don't center their lives around the internet the way they do. It's just like we're just normal, chill people. You know?
I disagree, but okay.
No, Jackie, I don't. All turds leave before you're flushed. She has to bring me her toy. Did you bring me a toy? Well, bring me one and we'll play fetch. Feeling frustration.
If you remember that vacation, I can't remember. It wasn't after the Sasa thing. There was some kind of money shit that they did, some kind of fundraising that they did on her channel because they did several. And it was while she was in Syria. And that is when he took that money and he went on that vacation. You're right about that. And when she needed to leave and she wanted to leave or whatever, teardrop isn't normal. She told everybody that he had her debit card. He had her debit card. I remember that. I forgot about that.
That's okay, Pooh. I had a falafel platter. Right. He talks to a few, like, you know, and of course he's going to be nice to Nenah. Like, she's supportive of me. You just will always say, yeah, true. Oy. Yeah.
Do you think that after Chantel listened to all the theories about Salah and Nenah having an affair behind her back, do you think that she called Salah and she's like, swear you're not talking to Nenah. Send me all of your messages. And then Salah goes in and deletes wifey Nenah's messages out of his phone or whatever and sends her screenshots. And he's like, see, I'm not talking to Nenah. I bet she did. I bet she demanded that he tell her everything about the conversations privately between him and Nenah.
No, I don't think so, Teardrop. I got to remember to ask him about that.
Did you ask Salah why he's so cold to me in the chat? What did I ever do to him but ever support him and his wife? See, Teardrop, you already talked mad shit on Salah when Chantel and him were fighting and she was calling him an inbred dog. And you yourself believed that when Chantel was going on that rant and she was saying all that horrible shit, not only about Salah, but his family, you were like, yeah, they're done, son. So I can go ahead and pound in my keyboard all the things that I want to say about Salah. He's got you in the spreadsheet, big girl. He's got you on the list. You're going to get the axe next.
What?
Question is, here's the thing. We got two people here. We got Teardrop, who's talked shit about Salah after Chantel and him got into a fight, and Salah's being really cold to her in chat. And now you have Nenah, who everybody's planted the seeds for good reason. We're not just making this shit up. We believe that Nenah and Salah are, you know, they're having an affair behind your back. Which will go first? Will Nenah get the axe first, or will it be Turdy? Will Salah come in and demand that Chantel get rid of Teardrop because she was mean to him? Or will Chantel say, you know what? Nenah's way too comfortable here. I don't care how much money she gives me. She's got to go. Who's going to be first to go, Nenah or Turdy?
Really? Oh my God. What the hell is that? Did you see the brother cuss at Rev? Rev has been calling him the N-word.
What? Rojo says, always here to support you, yeah, but as long as you don't start telling us when you can't trust your bowels like Chantel does. If I ever do that, Rojo, I give you the permission to pull the fucking router. Unplug it, burn it, toss it in the sea, get rid of it. Don't need to be online anymore. Thank you for the super chat, hun.
Yeah, and Rev also said that Hitler was right. He's freaking gross, bro.
I just can't imagine if you were hearing people say that, why are you consuming that content? Why are you even able to bring that back and repeat these things that are being said? That's gross.
You're a lazy piece of shit in a tent.
So Rev says this shit and all this other stuff that person just said, and you were modding for these people? You were supporting these people? You were accepting money for people who talk like that? That's crazy.
And go fucking wash your ass and get a job. Are you talking about that G-Man guy? How do I know this stupid drama, bro? That's why his ass is in a tent, right? You don't want to know these people. He threatened to burn down their tent. Why are you saying the brother? I never heard that expression before.
You want to do a poll? Yeah. Let's do it.
I know, Corfund. Finally watched Faces of Death, the new one. Did you love it, really, Nenah? Nice. He's a cuck. Yeah, his name is G-Man. His name is G-Man, Miss Chris. Shanny's Fanny.
Incoming.
Her teeth are crazy. Yeah, her teeth got crazy after they spent all the money, though. Provoked.
Hey, Sassy.
I love you, Fooide. Did you see Nasty J already? Oh,
you know, I don't think too much about Shanny and Rev, but when she said that, I was like, damn, I never even thought about that. That is crazy that Shanny and Rev got all that money and she never fixed her teeth.
Comment about you having.
Can you imagine having teeth like that? Like, very unfortunate. And then you come into a large sum of money, like $750,000, and you don't even get your grill fixed. Wild.
Abortion in the past, it was really disgusting the way. An abortion in the past was really disgusting. No, thanks for the $5, but no, I don't watch that person, so I didn't see that. Yeah, I didn't see that. And I won't see it. I don't really care.
Okay, hold on. We have a confession, I believe. Pauline 78999 says, this may not be seen, but XBs are here. Mm-hmm. Any member who mentioned Nenah and Salah were blocked or banned. There was a mod, Carolina, who brought it up. She disappeared days after that. It's wild. Who do you think demanded that, Pauline? Do you think maybe Salah said get rid of Carolina because he didn't want to see that shit in chat? He didn't want Carolina planting seeds into Chantel's head to make her think that him and Nenah were a thing. Okay, thank you for that.
That honestly doesn't bug me. So,
dude, I'm telling you, it was yesterday. After watching and reading Chantel's chat, and they were giving her all that shit, and the day before when we were reading Salah in chat, from now on, I've got to consume this content that I'm already way over consuming another way. Because normally I'll just stick it in my pocket, my phone in there, listen on my AirPods, and do it. I can't not read the chat now. Now I need to hear what Chantel's saying, and now I need to know what these motherfuckers are saying in chat. Like, what more do you want from me? We're already doing enough. Hey, Hot Wasabi, good to see you. I'm totally going to ask Chantel if she knows whatever happened to Carolina. Yes, Grace.
You can't shame someone who isn't ashamed. I don't know why.
Shani also had dental implants donated to her, and she stopped halfway through. What an idiot.
Why he's so against it. Maybe his mom should have had one for him. She doesn't want to know that crap. There you go. I mean, I don't care.
Somebody said that a while back. The chat is where it's at. Well, we say that all the time for us, but I don't really think so for Chantel, but I guess I was wrong. Sweep says, Nenah's text when Cutie confronted her was, Sweep, thank you for the support, hun.
They had money, she could have prevented it. Were they bad when they had money?
Oh my goodness.
I agree with this, Anna. If she could have kept everything that happened between Cabela and Salah off the internet, she would have. So if she can prevent that happening again, she will. So the only way we're going to find out if anything happens is through somebody else, through a third party, like Nenah. Like Nenah, for instance, if she gets Nenah pissed enough, like if she blocks her and pisses her off, she very well could come to the internet and tell us everything. Is that going to happen? Is that why you're going to keep Nenah around? Because if it is true, then you have to worry about Nenah going out here and leaking all of the photos, voice notes. I mean, shall I remind you? Voice notes. Sperm everywhere.
So cute.
Come here. Let me kiss you. She's like, no way. Cats don't like kisses, eh?
So now you guys have me convinced. I'm like, she'll totally get rid of Turdy first, because Turdy, I mean, she's annoying. She trauma dumps. She wants all the attention. She causes problems quite a bit. And she was talking about her handsomest husband. But if there is any chance of that being true between Nenah and Salah, then if she blocks Nenah, not only does she lose her donations, but that also opens up the possibilities of Nenah exposing said conversation. Nenah gets to stay. Turdy's out.
I know, Ryder. I don't know. I don't care, whatever. That's what I'm saying. They all, because this is what they have to do, Ryder. I don't ever address these things like that they are all saying. That's why they have to, send a message, because I won't address it, like, especially if it's not.
Also, just to note, I feel like this Ryder character has become a main character in the last couple of days, and I do believe they're somewhat new. I don't recall, and I could be wrong because I don't pay attention to every fucking thing, but I don't recall a Ryder being around in her community for very long.
Especially not for free now, but like, obviously I'm never addressing these things unless they're brought up. So obviously I don't see these things that people are saying. That's why I'm saying they're all talking to themselves. Like, they're all getting all freaked out over all these shit that's happening in my life, and I'm not even hearing a fucking thing of it. Whatever. Yeah. Sure, he's a bitch. Yeah, if Rev used the N-word, he's a piece of shit. As usual, he's a piece of shit, even times 5. Not to mention he's a child abuser. But saying the N, I don't understand how people just say the N-word as like an insult. Like, it's like, how do you even go there? Like, you're not any more valuable than smegma at this point, Rev. Just fucking, like, honestly, you're just fucking pathetic.
The difference is that everybody has known that for years at this point, but you were modding for these people. It wasn't that long ago, cutie. I mean, I don't know, fucking time flies by, right? But it ain't been that long. And all of this information about who Shani and Rev was out there, who they are, how racist they are, how horrible of people, child abuse and everything was already there. And you were still modding for them. So you really can't say anything about it. She hears all of it. She knows I count macros. She knows Gorlick's chat says. She knows the support group theory. She just said, I hear it all day long. The only time that she misses something is if she's asleep. That's it. So I do believe that sometimes we get lucky because unless she goes back and watches the replay, which is totally possible. But good God, Chantel, get a grip. BBJ Kick Fooide Beauty. Good morning. Riddle me this. What's this sound? Clip, clop, bang. Chantel falling off of her horse. That was a banger, bitch. Thank you for the super chat. That was pretty funny.
You're not creating enough drama these days, and they are having to go real life to create it so they can talk about it. That's literally how it is. You're right. Hello, Roxy. No idea. I don't know anything about ALR right now. Oh, hello, 1047 son. What he said about Hitler. I know. If anyone could buy Shani a pizza, go to work and buy your own friggin' wife your own pizza. Hey, joke. Thank you, Chantel's foot.
You should say the same thing to Salah about the $700 Casio keyboard that he's wanting from your community. Salah hasn't even, like, it's fucking stupid to even go online and ask your community to buy you anything, but at least you can say it's your community. That's Chantel's community. This is my community. Whenever creators have their own shit going, that's their community. That's how it works. He's not even going to his own community. He's coming to your community. It's the same reason he won't go to his channel and do these live streams and these vlogs that he's talking about, because he wants your community and whatever they're willing to give him. So yeah, you want to talk about other people and telling them to get a job and buy their own shit? You should say the same to him. He was just asking people to buy $700. He's not even a creator. He's just kicking in your door, asking strangers on the internet to buy him a keyboard.
My foot is injured right now. I heard she got banned permanently. Yeah, I don't know. Ew. What? What? They had a McDonald's bag of trash. Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going?
No. Wait.
Always gotta steal my kisses from you. He can't work because sad. Right foot. Why is he going to their tent though? Like, don't do that. I bet Shani's pooing.
I've said they got thousands, not a couple of hundred. Yep. And thank you for being a member for 19 months, hon.
Outside like a bear. I don't know, Lynx. I mean, joke. Hey, Lynx. It got cut, scratched. Hey, Unknown Midnight Song. Can we see your wound care? No.
I know what you're talking about, Puff.
Could you imagine living in a tent with 8 IBS? No. She'd have to be able to reach her me. BG! She's extra beezing. Teardrop, save me. BG. I know, ethical. No, I'm not showing you my foot.
And now that I think about it, like these big numbers that he's throwing out for this keyboard, like that's pretty significant, right? $700 for a keyboard. If somebody was to take him up on that offer and actually send him the money, what do you think he's going to do with it? Because now they're talking about rebuilding the couples channel, getting that monetized. He's going to live stream. He's going to do vlogs. I wonder if the problem with the vacation, or at least the problem that he thinks with the vacation, is that Chantel can't afford it because she's got all her. We don't even know how she's managing to pay her bills in Canada in the situation she's in. You add on the fact that they want to go to Malaysia and go on vacation. I wonder if that money is to get them to Malaysia so he can do whatever it is that you all were saying that he was going to do in order to get him to Canada. Maybe he's coming back since Chantel's not going to do anything to get them on vacation. Maybe he's going to try to control the situation, raise the money, flat out ask for it so they can go to Malaysia so he can get whatever he needs there to get him to Canada. Maybe.
Yes. BG sexy. I want to go get a meat stick. I'm going to get you. Why is this all weird?
You can tell Salah is not happy about the situation. And it's not just because of his internet. I think we saw Chantel streaming in Syria. Yeah, it went out. Yeah, the signal wasn't good, but she was still able to do it. And he was also able to participate in chat. I think Salah's just him being gone or whatever shows how upset he is and pissed off at the situation in Canada. Her eating all the money, spending the money on the weed, spending the money on the expensive apartment. Yeah, he's not happy about it.
Okay, come on.
I don't think that's he ever wanted. I know a lot of people don't agree with that, and that's fine, but I don't think that he ever wanted Chantel to leave Syria because of that reason. Especially, like, think about that. They were in Syria. She was doing YouTube, making all that money, and she was bringing that money back to Syria, and he was seeing all of it. There wasn't any rent. There wasn't any food. Not like it is in Canada. Not even close. So he was able to, like, at that point, I would imagine he banked a lot of money with Chantel being in Syria. Yeah, she was a lot to put up with. Yeah, she was a pain in the ass. But I don't think that it was until Chantel really started to lose her shit and his family started insisting that she get the fuck out of there. And he was kind of forced to make her leave.
Where's my kid?
No, Sassy Mama, I agree. She was a big drain on the family and she was causing a lot of issues, but I think they had to step in and kind of insist that she get the hell out of there.
Yeah.
But I don't think he was happy about it because just think about that. Them bringing all of her money to Syria and now he's only, and we don't even know. I would say it's a very, very small amount at this point that he's getting, whereas he was getting all of it. I don't know, man. If I'm in Syria and I have Chantel come over and she's willing to give me all her YouTube coin and I just got to tolerate her ass and I don't have to actually physically touch her, I'd probably do it too. Big Bertha says, it is her money. No cutie fan, but all he does is collect the checks. I mean, that's the truth of it. Just like with Swordfish, all the same. Bertha, thank you for the support. I think she broke shit in the family's home. I think so too, cringe.
Why do people piss me off today? I don't know, really. Sorry for all the swearing, but
maybe you're right.
Mighty protein. A little bit, Bill. BG.
I really want to go back and watch some of yesterday's. Do you think we got through enough of the rage? Can we move on to yesterday's video? The one she did before this one. Let me see. I know she says a few more things, but she just starts repeating herself at some point. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pivot over unless there's a part that I haven't watched that you think we need to see. Because yesterday's video, the one she did, the first one was pretty freaking good. So let me get that pulled up. She's done on this one. I thought so. She wore herself out and she needed to snack. She titled it Food. The other stream she titled like ABC GH3 or some weird shit like that. Cats for Nelson, hello, girl. Now it all makes sense to me. Which part? All of it. It's just all clicking. All right. I love that. I love that for you. Cats, thank you for the support. Let me in this poll too. 583 votes because everybody's asleep at the keyboard today. Who will go first? 67% say Nenah and 30% believe Turdy. Ooh, my vote is for Turdy. And I gave you my reasons. I think Turd Drop will go before Nenah. We shall see, girls.
Potato bees. Hello.
Okay. Just so we're following along and we're keeping up. This is yesterday afternoon, not morning. I want to say what, like 3 or 4 my time, Eastern time. This is the day after she went on her stamina bees and Nenah sent her the money and she did that small little walk in the park. This is the very next day. She was supposed to come back and do, I think, 20 minutes of walking today. It's great.
What's up, guys? It's here, Raggedy Girl, Barbie. I have my first meal of the day. Probably my last. We'll see. Go take my medicine.
And you know it, ladies and gentlemen, takeout. Is that your metformin or is that your brain pill?
Hello. Hi, guys. Today I'm having... Hi. I'm good. Falafel platter. Falafel.
You're supposed to be eating healthy and you're eating a falafel platter. Wow.
They give you a whole thing of bread. Thank you, Sunshine.
Bread. Don't forget the side of bread.
Thank you. Hi, potato. Not yet. I didn't watch it yet. Strawberries.
All starts in the kitchen, guys.
That's about it. Whoa. Oh, where's the tahini sauce? They should know better. Did they give it to me? No tahini? Dude. Oh, this is tahini sauce. Thank you.
She doesn't mention her foot hurting. You're right, because she can't feel it. She didn't even know it happened. And again, you can tell she just got out of bed. We've set this scene a million times for you guys. Chantel wakes up probably at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, grabs her phone, CPAP still strapped to her face, looks at the menu, probably spends an hour, maybe 30 minutes deciding what she's going to order, puts in her order, continues to lay in bed for probably another 20 minutes. Then she gets up, she gets her food, she gets dressed, and she fires up the live stream. The marks are still there. She just took that CPAP off. Cats for Nelson, thank you so much for joining the official support group, girl. We appreciate you.
Salads, potatoes, a little bit of rice, falafel balls. And you gotta pour the tahini on it. You just got to.
So falafel balls, rice, and bread.
Like, dude. Fattening sesames. sauce, but sesame sauce is really good for you. Hi, Bridget. Hi, everybody. I missed. I woke up at 3:30 today, or 3 today about. I don't know how the hell I did that. Wow. But I woke up several times. You can't see everything? So,
what
here you have the tequila.
That like? I couldn't tell you. Let me think. God, and you know what? To be honest, I don't think that I've ever slept, even as a teenager. And I used to be one of those teenagers that would stay up all night, and I didn't get to sleep all day because guess what? I always had a fucking job to go to, or I had shit to do. But we used to sleep till like 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. But to be 42 years old, what is that like if you're not working the graveyard shift or second shift or whatever to sleep until 3:30 and not wake up and be completely ridden with anxiety? If I woke up at 3 o'clock, I couldn't imagine that feeling. To live like that is just so unhealthy.
Beanie balls, some yellow rice. This whole side is salad and veggies, and some potatoes.
Oh, the potatoes. Good catch, Kyle.
Bit of everything. A smorgasbord. Yeah, we're gonna walk. After I'm gonna try to eat slow and not overeat. Bismillah. Smorgasbees. Mango. Hey, Ryder, making you want tomato? Barracuda B. Zoe. Oh.
Sansa, did we get a calorie count on this yet? Have you uploaded your video? I know you're gonna nail her ass, and I'll be waiting.
So what I'm gonna do actually is take a pita. Hey, girl, 1047, and don't worry, I don't think you're next. Riders on the Storm. Thank you for the gift, Riders on the Storm. Well, we're gonna walk, but I don't know if it's gonna be outside.
You're not gonna skip the pita bread? You're not gonna skip it? You're gonna eat it. Of course she is.
Thank you, Riders. Pin Tweaks, hello. 6 potatoes, Riders, thank you so much. Thank you, Riders. Oh, Cheesy Yum Yum. Hi, Cheesy Yum Yum. Glitter Queen, Serenity, Blue It, Weird Barbie, Pin Tweaks. Who did I miss giving a hi to? Thank you for the gifts. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Enu, I would think.
Lottie Lion, that's me too. Like if I sleep too late, like sometimes I wish I could sleep more, but my brain will just start spinning of things I need to do and things I need to get done, and I'll guilt myself out of bed. There are no sleeping days in for me. Not this. It's from a local restaurant. I did say one healthiest meal, reset meal. You think this is a healthy reset meal for Chantel? I mean, I guess compared to what she usually eats, maybe.
Confused with Inax. All right, so we put some hummus. Hey, Sir Austin, Breeze it. Oh, no, Breeze it. BG's good. She's just here.
I say, Mama, kids will do that to your ass. Kids will do that. Ever since I had kids, I don't think I've slept more than 7 hours either.
Well, yeah.
Even as I get older.
We're going to put a falafel. Sweet. Anyways, I was a space cadet last night, as you all know.
Oh, wait a minute. It's really me. It says my late father had diabetes and got a small cut. And within 2 years, he had 7 toes amputated. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. That is horrible. This shit is serious. I think so, Key.
So then, all this stuff started. Hey, Slingshot. And honestly,
that's crazy.
I don't know what's going on. Tabula? I don't think, listen, Scrape is like a ride or die, and I love her, so I believe that's like, people are messing with her, I just don't know like exactly who. I know Hex for sure. The rice is not great. I don't think, personally, that Golf Jet, because I remember them being in the chat at the same time as Hex. And I just get a vibe that they're not the same person. If they end up being, well, shame on me. But I'm blocking for now. No. I don't know. Anyway. I don't know, see. I don't want people, YouTube lover, I don't know. I don't want people messing with other people in my chat, you know? I just want to have fun. No, I didn't block Scrape. Apparently Hex sent her a link for a book on like how to unalive yourself. I don't know. Something like that. Allegedly.
And crying back to you over that. That's so dumb.
Thank you for the gift. Was that potatoes? I don't know, Zoe, if like that's what it was at first when she clicked on it because I don't know. I don't know all the details. Like that's the problem with me. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes with you guys. If you guys shack up and make friendships behind the scenes, join discords, I don't know anything about that. These space blitz, I did have golf jet because I don't believe that, but I don't know. Oh my gosh, YouTube lover, no. Hey, Evelyn. I don't know. At the same time, I don't want Grape to think I don't believe her because I do. Oh. We'll see how it goes. At first, I was like, oh yeah, because the word jet, I don't know. She's probably super paranoid. Oh yeah, but yeah, I'm sure a lot of it is like, there's a lot of truth to it. I don't blame her, you know.
Why would Scrape be super paranoid just because she's in Chantel's chat? I'm not really understanding this whole situation with all of these different players and links and books, and there's so much to this shit now. Moon Charged Dorito, she eats like she's never gonna see food again. Thank you for being a member for 4 months, hon. I was wondering if that happened. She definitely doesn't take care of her feet. What, that it just split open? Good God.
So like what? Hex came over. And Slingshot Sally, hello. Thank you. Hey Serenity, what's up, princess? Yeah. Oh, I without a doubt don't want people in my chat who are messing with her. It's just like really hard, like.
Yeah, but Cookie Monster's so cute.
There's no princess. No, I can't gotta tell. Thank you, Sarah Janie. There was something weird with Sarah Janie too, apparently.
So, do you get behind the theory, Sansa, of what people are saying? Who I guess one of the people that Scrape is? I'm curious. Yeah, if you get time, send me what you got. I just want to see. Just pure curiosity.
Sarah Janie was like a personal name with somebody that like Scrape knows or something, and they're new in this chat. So, I really hope that you're not messing with Scrape. It's just all starting to make me crazy too.
So let me get this straight. There's a new person in your chat by the name of Sarah Jane, and Scapegoat is concerned because there's also somebody in her real life that has a name Sarah Jane. And so somehow she believes that the two are connected. That sounds about Beezard.
You know? Who's a goose? Yeah, girl 1047. So much sus. Hey, Freddy.
It's a very common name.
Hey, Noodle Lover. ACP. I got my treat. Hey, Lemon Pie. Perma-ban them from my YouTube channel, you mean? Hey, Miss Star. Thank you, Slingshot. I appreciate that.
I definitely think Strawberries is somebody from this community. Absolutely.
I'm eating slowly. Thank you, Judy Yum Yum. Hey, Jackie Russell.
There's no way it can be Sarah Jane's Journey because I'm pretty sure Sarah Jane's Journey is a creator on YouTube. Is it not? Am I tripping? Because I remember when she was saying that name and talking to that person the other day, I was like, I'm pretty sure they have some kind of like mukbang channel or cooking channel that's been around forever.
Well, here's the thing, okay? Last night. Luigi's here.
What
I
happened?
didn't have the munchies as bad because tomato, have salad here. That huge salad that took me 8 minutes to eat was very filling.
Yeah.
Cheek biting. I know. I changed my clothes. Yep, I did have a shower. Burn your tongue. Thanks, YouTube lover.
Bro, I don't want to watch myself eating either. I'd rather just eat and get it done and get it over with. I don't want to watch myself eat, and I don't want other people looking at me while I eat either. Like, look at your food and eat your food. Don't look at me.
Hey, Fable. So I actually didn't order any food last night.
I think Rosie's mom watches Fooide. She admitted the other day she loves to watch mukbangs. No way, really.
I didn't eat anything last night. Mango made hey.
And we don't believe you. And we can see it in your face that you're a big liar.
Thank you. And honestly, that walk, thanks, Mango, made me encouraged a bit. Thank you.
You can tell.
Yeah.
Notice the shifty eyes, guys. Tap it back.
Mango made hey. Thank you. And honestly, that walk, thanks, Mango, made me encouraged a bit.
Who's this? Who's this coloring with Ron character in my chat? Coloring with Ron. Sus. But thank you for the super sticker.
Thank you. Yeah.
Shift.
Me encouraged a bit. Thank you. Yeah. So yeah. Falafel.
Hello, Boop Girl. Hi, doll. Do we know how old trauma dumping Teardrop is? I believe Teardrop is in her late 40s. I think she's a bit older. I know she has older kids and she has grandkids. I don't know her exact age. Probably somebody in chat does, though. I'll wait and see if we see it. Thank you for the super chat. She's really proud of her decision that she's eating right now.
They're very filling, eh? Yeah.
Is that Ron? Is that the life with Ron? Tell me it's not so.
They'll give you like a million balls.
Oh, 56. I stand corrected. She's older than what I thought. 56 years old.
Exercising can help regulate appetite. That rocks. Really? Thank you, writers. I'm trying to pay attention to my body while I eat, like, for like full hunger cues. This is a meal I would consider like not a meal that I would want to go overboard on. It's a meal that satisfies hunger, but it's still good. Do you know what I mean by that?
Ellie says SSDD. Same shit, different day. Ain't that the truth, girl? Thank you for the support.
Drive to the US?
Thank you for the money, Ron.
Maybe. I don't have a car right now, but
56 and 548 pounds.
yeah.
Ron is making an ALR coloring book. I think AF's video included a clip about it. Okay, that's interesting. A coloring book, you say?
Yeah, I do go to New York.
Fondue's gonna get your ass soon she hears that you're in here, buddy.
Not New York City. It's raining. Actually, are you a big girl now? So it was raining all day, and it's supposed to rain all night. Cocoa Pickles. What?
That's right. Already done. We already have a Girl World coloring book, Ron. Thanks Anyways. You have one job, and that's to continue to put money into the eaters in the community. All right. Let's stay focused here, Ron. Save your coin for the foodies and the Ambers and the Rosies so they can keep us all entertained.
Hi, Island Dragonfly. I didn't walk it today, Evelyn. I slept all day. I don't know why either. My sleep is broken. So, like...
Well, to be fair, Cutie, you did all that walking the day before. You needed to relax. You needed to rest. You need to gain your composure after you spent all of that time with your mobility scooter and Nina's money walking. So we get it. I mean, who doesn't need to sleep for 12 hours after they walk like that?
Hey, say what's GTA 6? I don't know, Bridget. There's something going on weird, creepy, and I don't know. I don't understand it. I've talked to Scrape, and I don't know. It's mind blowing. Never click links. Hey, Jill. No plan of that now, Froggy. Don't click links. No. Yeah. Oh my gosh, the potatoes with garlic sauce? Tumia. Is it Toom or Tumia? Hi, Ray Ray.
She was dragging the other leg.
Tum is delicioso. So good.
Thank you, Crump, for that.
Kiwi, you're out of here? Take you out of here? Hello. That's pretty cool.
Thanks for the money, Ron. Thank you.
This person had an agenda by befriending beezers and then ultimately going after Sprite. Yeah. They're not welcome here. You know. Lebanon. Nice. Right beside Syria, too.
It says the frantic way that she eats. Well, we do have her in 1.5. And listen, there's a reason why we're going to sit here and suffer through this shit. Because when she's talking all this fucking cash money shit, how she's, after she did that walk, that, she can just keep going and she's going to exercise. She just wants to eat her meal or whatever. No. Then she eats this meal and then she comes up with this crazy, I don't feel well. I think it was the food. I think there was too much salt. I've got a headache. I don't think I'm in a good place right now to go stamina bees. We got to get to that shit. That's the good shit. Plutes, thank you for the super chat.
Hey, Mental. Right, you two love her? Yeah, she was distant, and I don't want her driven away from the chat because of this. Reprimand channels. So when I wasn't in Lebanon long, but when I was driving through it, all I kept thinking was, I cannot believe I'm here in the Middle East. This is crazy. Lebanon had a lot of beautiful valleys and hills and. Hi, Gab.
Hold on.
Crazy I was in Syria. I know, right?
Where'd you put it, Jamie? Hold on.
Yeah, grape leaves. I love those. Iba. Call it Iba. What in yeah.
Hey,
3.
That Sarah Jane account, either they were a creator or you're right. Like that name has been around for a minute. I remember Sarah Jane from the Villa days. That was a mod. They had a falling out and then she started a reaction channel or cutie, something queen. Okay, so maybe you're right. And somebody in the chat said it was a reaction channel. Oh, wow. Just Deb, thank you for the support. Jesus, Ron. Thank you for your money, Ron. Hold on, Jamie. I'm trying to get it pulled up. Let me unpin it. Okay. I'm going to let it play. Give me a minute.
Why numbers? I want grape leaves now. I can't be happy without them. Bismillah. Happy birthday! Happy birthday. 3.
Oh.
I don't know.
What the fuck?
I'm sure you'd be able to have a good conversation with Salah with those alphanumerics.
What is this?
Hi, Nelly. Falafel plate.
Hold on. Jamie, whose foot is that? Some kind of foot fungus. It should pair well with the cut. Google Lens gave me the left. It looks pretty close. Is that her foot? Is that her foot on the right? Stop it. Hold on. Oh my God, I'm dead. You guys are great. So this isn't the cut. This is the bottom of Chantel's foot. Somebody zoomed in and got a screenshot of it and put it on Google Lens, I guess to get a, oh, wrong picture. Sorry. Sorry about that. I had several of Chantel's feet. Damn it. Hold on. Let me see. Okay, here it is. I got a couple of Chantel feet pictures on my computer. Okay, the one on the right is Chantel's foot. And I guess it's linked it to like some kind of fungus or something, which, yeah, it looks exactly like what's in the left photo. So the left photo is, what is it called? There's just some kind of fungus. It looks identical. That's what the bottom of her feet look like. Oh my God, girl, do something with that. Why don't you? For the love of God. I think it's fungus too. Now that it's zoomed in and especially comparing it to this other foot, yeah, I think it's safe to say, I thought it was the same foot. So I was like, what am I reading here? What does this have to do with her cut? No, that's her foot on the right. And the other side is a foot that's been diagnosed as some kind of fungus. That's crazy. Gross. Okay, enough of that. Let me get this pulled back up. Shit. You're watching
movie night
on your 55-inch TV. That's funny.
Obsession. Sir Austin did it. If you want a whole cameo birthday, you gotta pay for those. Sorry, my rent is high. You heard it's good? What is this, beautiful babies? Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Hello. Hello.
Y'all got me pushing all kinds of buttons back here. Big Bertha says, I've been saying she's covered in fungus for months. Face too. Well, when you zoom in like that, you really can't deny it. That's definitely what that picture showed, which looks like fungus. Wouldn't surprise me. Bertha, thank you for the support, hun. Sarah Jane is Skinny Queens. Oh my God, she used to come in here. That's right. And she disappeared. Is she still doing content? I remember she sent multiple birthday gifts to Chantel, and Chantel even sent her gifts. It's all coming back to me. Okay, stop the press. If it's the same Sarah Jane, you're right. She's been around forever. So she was a beezer in her community back in the Villa days. And they fell out and she started a reaction channel. She used to come in here all the time. I don't remember what happened. I don't see her anymore. That's right, Deb. You got a great memory, girl. And thank you for the support. So we need to know if it's the same people. Hoof and mouth disease. That was funny. She doesn't wear socks or wash her feet and waddles around in those road-covered Skechers. And yeah, she doesn't wear socks when she wears her shoes. Outside, sweating, gunting around. Yeah, you're going to catch some fucking fungus. Radioactive Gaming says, hey, Ron, there's a whole subculture in Foodie's chat that love, fight, chat, and work just under her platform. They all revolve around Foodie. Yeah, what Radioactive said, Ron. Thank you for the support.
She lost Fish, by the way. We don't know where Fish is. Where's Fish? Where's Fish? Where's Fish?
Warts on her.
Find it.
Can you find fish babies? Oh, you're gonna go in your basket. Okay. A tisket, a tasket, a BD in the basket.
But you can't go under the couch. It's like direct on the floor. Same thing with my bed. Island, I didn't do it yet. I woke up late today.
I imagine a prescription would probably take care of that. Wicked Crafter says Sarah Jane's journey is still an active creator. Okay, Wicked Crafter. Girl, I forgot. I don't know why her videos never show up for me. I know I was subbed to her channel at one time. That's interesting. Wicked Crafter, thank you for the support. Wasn't it just like a week ago she was talking about how non-athletes can also get athletes' feet? Girl, yes. Sure did.
Okay. One more bite here.
And we've been seeing Chantel, and you all have said a lot of different things on why you think she's scratching herself. Maybe she's covered in some kind of fungus. Just cut the whole foot off, throw it all away, girl.
One more potato. For later, I can have the leftovers, I guess, eh? Okay.
Yes, you definitely need to polish off all of the bread. Why not? The whole pack.
I took my medicine. Hi, Nina. Whew, filling. I'll make a falafel sandwich later if I'm hungry, but I still have some kale chips.
Sandwich.
There you go, noodle. I didn't feel like I'm kind of turned off at chicken. No, I always shower.
Lysol chat, girl. Oh, good. Thank you for the super chat. Shh.
Get out of here, Melly. Congratulations. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. Slay queen. When do you start? Weird Barbie.
Like,
I've been eating it a lot, maybe. The chicken. Good job, good job. Woo woo.
you've now been disinfected. That's what it sounds like when after I have Bacon take out the trash and I stand there with the can of Lysol and I'm like, shh, before he puts another bag in. Mm-hmm. Who needs floss, baby? Put it back, right back where you got it from. That's fine. Use it later.
Hey, Glitter Queen. Oh, wow. Drug test. Day 2 of Health Arc? No, I'm nervous.
You know what? Wait a minute. Speaking of Chantel tanking her channel, we kind of talked about that a lot today. I don't know if you guys have picked up, like, of course, sometimes obviously she can't help herself. Like when Gorlick came in and triggered the absolute fuck out of her, she just could not keep her mouth closed. For the most part, she is definitely trying to keep any drama off of her channel, like when she can. Like and that's the thing. Like you've built your following off of being dramatic, off of being a locale, off of all of these things. And now you're trying to take that out of the box. Ooh, whose birthday is it, Jamie? You got to tell me. So again, that also, even though she's trying to stop us from having content, oranges, happy birthday, girl. Congratulations on making it another year. Hell yeah. Yeah, exactly, Stella. Exactly. The Beezers are over there. They're doxing each other. They're hacking each other. They're causing their own drama. You got Nenah having an affair with Salah. We don't need you to play into this shit, Chantel. Even though you think you're not providing the community with content, you are, because you can never help yourself. Except you don't get to get anything from that. You're not growing your channel. You're not making any money. The only thing you're doing is continuing to tank what the last platform that you have left at this point. Freya says, I graduate again this weekend. Look at you, girl. Congratulations.
Good for you.
I love that for you, Freya. That's awesome. And thank you for the support.
Falafel has a lot of calories. But
they're also bored. They're there for the same reason that we are. Do you think they really enjoy watching Chantel lay down on the couch and just talk to Turdrop and chat? No, they're there for the drama and all of the shenanigans the same way that we are, except now they're creating their own drama. They're forcing her to get back into that drama thing that she's been trying to avoid.
It's very healthy, like nutrition standpoint, and it's got a lot of fiber. No, 10 minutes, he said. 10 minutes for this week or for a few days.
10 minutes. 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's deep fried. It's fried. Oh, nice, Melly.
You said 10 minutes.
No. Guys, look at the weather. It's raining.
Reacts. I remember now.
I'm afraid. Hell no.
Oh my.
That's awesome, Ellie. I'm very happy for you. Every time I eat, I get like stuffed up.
Where's your
I
water?
gotta take my puffers. Okay, I'll be right back. I gotta get my inhalers. Oh, they're here. They're here. I gotta go to the bathroom.
And I know we don't have chat pulled up, but let me just tell you, because I was watching yesterday and I was reading all the chat because what she was doing was boring, right? Everybody was asking her about going walking. And so she ignores it for the most part. She says, yeah, he said 10 minutes today. That's all she really says. Every single comment was talking about her going out and going for a walk. And then she goes off to the bathroom and they're all in the chat. They're like, I don't think she's going to go for a walk. She's not going to do it. She's not going to get the 10 minutes. I think Salah said 20. No, he said 30, on and on and on in the chat. And then she eventually comes back and you can tell that she's reading chat and she doesn't want to address it. Like she is really trying to contain herself and keep from going off, but you can see it. You can see that she wants to do it. Freya says also just walked with a coworker for an hour. Fooide. That's right, Freya. And that's the flex you think it is, girl.
Good for you.
Thank you for the super chat. Falafel and poop goes in and comes right out.
PG.
I want to get her as soon as she gets on the couch because you can see her reading chat and she ignores it for the most part. Matter of fact, here.
Hi, Squeaky. No, I didn't throw it. Just coughing.
We know you don't want to stamina bees, but you must. For you and your husband, we love the new health arc. That was Werewolf.
I have to tahini all over myself.
Chantel, we should have stamina bees before Middle Eastern beesing. I'm worried for leakage. How are you feeling after your walk yesterday?
Tahini on my shirt. Hey, Sammy, what? I feel okay. Tahini moisturizer. Are you guys beezers? Yes or no? Yes. Okay, let me just take my inhalers. Thank you, Mango May. Wait, let me just put my mascara. BG Sexy! BG Sexy! I don't have a mirror right now.
Freya, look at you coming in with the flex again. My actual handsome husband and I are going to my kids' learning fair this at his gifted program this afternoon too, Fooide. But yeah, totally jealous, girl. Freya, thank you so much for the support, hun. If this isn't a PSA to never use Lush products on your face, I don't know what is. All of this before she's supposed to go walking.
BBJ, BG. La 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 la. Remember that stupid song? That's sweet. Positive J. Hello, buckle up. Welcome. Squeaky. Push it some more. Hi, Kilcrest. I know, Werewolf, but I have to be reasonable about my starting points. Yeah, Tatcha's expensive, but it works good. You were in public? Oh.
Upper appearance.
Keto. I think there's something not good in that meal.
Here we go.
Either too much salt, something. I can tell like how my body reacts after eating something. Like my heart will beat a bit faster and I get a slight headache, blood pressure, I bet you. So maybe too.
So let me ask you this much. You hear how she's talking about this food, how it's making her body feel, how it had too much salt in it. It's not good for her. Do you think that she finished that platter? You know she did.
Salty with the pickles? Hey, look in here. Press grass for a chance to win 100 subs. What? Just give it to me. Come on.
Never used it.
Not the spacer.
Are you treating that blood pressure, ma'am? She definitely needs to be on blood pressure medication. You can see that in her face.
They do make your heart race. The only problem is it's raining. So I'm using it wrong. How come? Mm-mm.
And says, can we go touch grass?
Overdose on it? Breathe in. You have to take 10 breaths? Really? Yeah, I'll have to use the gym. I just want to wait a few till my digest a bit more. I have a headache.
Just wait, guys. I got a headache. It's coming, though. Spoiler, it doesn't come. Will she gym bees today? That's the poll that we should be running. Let's do that, shall we? Will Fooide, we should say stamina bees today, because we could come in different forms. She could go to the gym. She could go to the park. She could go anywhere, I guess. She could go to the mall. She's got lots of options. What will she do? Where will she go? My guess is her boneless couch. Yeah, it'll be her bad foot today.
What are you doing? Where's fish? Where's fish? Get fish. Immediately get fish.
I say, Mama, we're shaking them out of the tree, girl. Hey, Tally. A rescue inhaler before she even starts to wheeze. Brilliant.
Take Tylenol? I don't know if I have that. Dollar store bees. You're going to Gettysburg.
We should have gave the option of no and no.
Oh, I don't know if I'll be able to make it there around that, but I do want to go there. How long am I going for a walk? 10 minutes.
This woman won't even walk downstairs to collect her own DoorDash, but we're supposed to believe that she's going to go for walks for 10, 15, 20, and even 30 minutes. Get real.
Which will be really hard to do all in a row. Oh, yeah, lurk in here? Oh, black seed oil. I do have some of that. Hey, Celestial. You shouldn't exercise right after eating. Wait. How long after I eat should I start exercising? 1 to 2 hours after a small meal, and 3 to 4 hours after a large meal. But it's just a walk. Hey, Fat Kate. You finally figured it out? Nice. Where you going, Mickey Dicky? My cat doesn't meow. She just goes. Yeah, that's what I thought. Walking after a meal. Yeah, I think so. I think I should exercise before I eat these days.
Oh my God, that's impossible when you got the delivery at your door before you're even out of bed. How are you going to manage that?
Take her for a walk.
I'm excited. I missed that last walk. Get BG a harness and take her for a walk.
Have a good day.
Everybody in her chat, notice the timer here. She's only on this live for an hour and 23 minutes. She's at 48 minutes right now. Everybody in her chat is encouraging her to go out. Well, other than that person that just said whatever they said. But the majority, they all want to see her get out and walk. They want you to do fucking something, girl.
Hey, pretty vacant. Don't push yourself.
You know what, Gary? That's a great question. Do you think she's truly happy? I don't. I mean, obviously she's not. Obviously she's very miserable, but she doesn't want any other life. If she wants another life, if she wants different things for her, she doesn't want to have to put any work to get those things, to achieve those things. So she loves what she does. She loves sleeping all day, eating whenever she wants, not walking, having this delusion of a handsome as husband, blah, 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 blah. But deep down, she's absolutely fucking miserable. That's the truth of it. And thank you for the support, Gary.
No, I don't want to go back on Ozempic.
I think that she's so bad off now. And I think I said this the other day. She's miserable, but not miserable enough to actually change. Exactly. If she got approved, if she actually did what she was supposed to do, like with her finances and everything, and got approved for Salah to come to Canada, I don't think that she would tell him. Sometimes I think that she would, but a big part, especially watching her present day and seeing how she's kind of fell into this new life in Canada, living alone, I don't think that she would even want him in Canada with her to tell her what to do, what to eat, when to walk, how much to walk, all of that bullshit. She doesn't want to be under his control anymore. Anna says she knew we alert the press if she was spotted walking in the wild. So full makeup, face in order. Love y'all. Love you too, girl. You're probably right. And thank you for the support.
Oh, my stomach.
Yep, exactly, Buster.
Can we do Pilates?
Well, it's not just the eating. It's everything that goes into the eating. Like she gets really happy when she whips out her phone and she starts looking at the menu and going through all the different things that they have to, offer and then ordering it and then waiting on the delivery. And then by the time that she's eating the food, yeah, she's enjoying it, but she's starting to mentally come down off that high.
I should have went for a walk before I ate.
Oh no, what will you do?
Chair aerobics. Oh yeah.
Push through?
Yeah, strawberries. I'm a Samsung girl. The problem is I do have to build my stamina for walking. If I ever travel somewhere and I want to go be touristy and walk around, like imagine I go to Europe. It's all walking. Try lifting weights so you don't have to walk. Okay, I'm going to do a bit of a ball exercise, okay? I think. Okay. Check this out. Wait, I got to charge this phone now. Montreal, St. Catharines. I used to go to a bar down on I think it's on St. Catharines. Is it called, is there a place called Fooide Electric? It's like a rock bar. BG Cersei! She's a beauty queen. She's queen. BG. This is my bag from dinner. I'll put it in the garbage. BG. St. Albert's cheese. Ma'am. What's it? What's it? She likes to sit in the crock pot. You're a base shark. Like this. You see? She goes,
Is this our living room? Are we in the kitchen? It's all so close together. I can never tell where we are, but I'm pretty sure we're in the living room. Why is your crock pot in the living room? Why is it on the table in the living room? It's all so weird. Also, this cup, she doesn't use this cup. Let me tap it back to see.
in the crock pot.
Before I make myself out to be a big fat
You're a base shark.
These are the cups that she likes to drink those THC drinks out of. That's all I ever see her put in these cups is those drinks. She drinks the Coke right out of the bottle or right out of the can or whatever. So she probably already had a drink.
Like this. You see? She goes, why do you like going in the crock pot? It is clean. What do you think you're going to be so?
Crock pot is clean. Oh my God. Listen, BG is a beautiful cat. I'm sure she's amazing. I don't care how much I love an animal. I can't imagine allowing that. Allowing your kitten. That is not cute. It's gross. I mean, it's cute, but come on, man. Come on.
So good. Are you? BG. BG. Wait. BG. You're so cute, BG.
Oh, I seen it, Peyton. Do you want me to show you? Panda Pondu tagged me in it. You guys want to see a up-close picture of Nenah? Nenah. I bet that's how Nina's mom yelled for her when she was in trouble. Nenah, come here, Nenah. Hold on. All right. Let me get a screenshot of allegedly Nenah pulled up on the screen. I've seen this picture before. I don't believe this is the one that she uses in her avatar, but this is definitely the picture that's been floating around of Nenah for some time. Hold on. Let's see here. There she is. Brace yourselves. I present to you, ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only Nenah. This is allegedly the man that Salah is. We're so ridiculous. Allegedly, the woman that Salah is having an affair with behind Foodie's back. I present to you, Dee Dee, number 2, Nenah. Dum dum dum. Oh, that's great. Well deserved, Chantel. I will say that. Is it safe to say that Salah has a type? I think it's safe to say that he has a type, and it definitely ain't Sugarfoot over there. Damn it, now I got to get it off. Definitely not Miss Ma'am. He has a type though, for sure. I wouldn't say that Nenah's ugly. I mean, she's a decent looking girl. If that's actually her, okay? If that's not a catfish. Fungus. His type is skinny. Exactly. Exactly. Yes, that's a great example. Seeing BG in the crock pot, as cute as it was, is the reason why we don't participate in potlucks, people. Let's remember that going forward, okay? Zebracorn says she's attractive. How does Chantel tolerate her? Money, Zebracorn. Because Nenah feeds Fooide. She's the only one putting gas in the tank at this point. If she gets rid of Nenah, there's no more gas in the tank. Ron's cheap. He's only sending $1.50 here and there. So who's going to support our girl? Thank you for the super chat. Hold on. Liz says, if that's her, Nenah is not bad or rough on the ass, but she should know not to engage with Salah. You're better than that, Nenah. That's not what she said. Liz said, Nenah, you should continue going with what you're doing. And then when you get pissed off enough, bring us all the information. Love, Liz. Thank you, Liz, for your contribution. We appreciate you. Saving one starving child every super chat. Damn it. Yeah, what happened? For the love of God. See, this is what happens every time. Hold on. What a shit show. Sam just texted me. She's like, look, stupid. The video's not playing. I'm like, my bad. My bad, bro. I was watching it by myself. That's what I'm used to doing. Love you, Yava. That was hilarious. Thank you, Liz. Of course. Those were all your words, though. Thank you. That's what you meant to say. You just typed it wrong.
I don't know what's going on, like with anybody. You know? But no.
Are you still eating? What are you doing? You're supposed to be going for a walk. What is this?
Thank you. I'm having 2 of them.
Of course.
Thanks for the gift. No, I'm going water shopping online.
Ew.
You want to do that online?
How many of those meat sticks did you buy? Because later on that night, you open up more. Damn, just over there buying the store out of meat sticks. You can't have the real thing. I guess you got to settle.
What? No.
You're giving
I don't know.
Too much credit.
It sucks because now Scrape is not here. I think she had to delete Cake. I don't know what's even going on. Yeah.
Pour out one for the fallen Beezer scapegoat. You will be missed.
Huh. Never before this. You're addicted to Slim Jims?
That's right, Cobra. Yes, Freya, girl. That's been a lot of the drama surrounding today. Scrape is gone, girl. She allowed that other person to come back and chat and everything.
Oh, yeah.
And Scrape had to delete her whole identity because she got hacked.
Sarah. Yeah, we do love her. I don't blame her, yeah. But I hate when something drives people away. Like,
Meeting.
ready, set, bees? Tabasco?
Oh,
no.
That's right. How did I forget Sassy Mama? She's been a busy girl today.
Oh, strawberry? Not extremely, Ryder. You?
Curtain docs. I think it's Nenah trolling Chantel, but also feeding into it for the entertainment. And I think that they have this could be a far reach too. I'll say that before I even go on with my next conspiracy theory, right? I think that Salah and Chantel probably have some kind of like agreement or whatever that when she does get money sent in directly through PayPal, because he has said in chat that if you wanted to donate money to Sasa, that you could just send to Chantel's PayPal and then Chantel would send the money to Salah somehow. Remember when he said that? It wasn't that long ago. So yeah, is Nenah paying for Chantel? Yes, but she's also sending a little tip to her boyfriend, girl. Salah is not only Chantel's husband, but he's also Nenah's boyfriend. Fuck, I'm confused. Which one? You know what? Bitch, I'm dead. You're right about that. Just give me a second. Because we're almost done anyways. Just hold on. Blame the chat. Blame the chat. Chat.
You guys love BG. BG too.
There, back to the first video.
Sorry, Beach.
To be fair, you guys let that go on for way too long.
My wrapper for my falafel meal. She looks like Steve Buscemi. Are you going to take that, BG? Okay, I'll be right back, guys. 2 minutes. 2 shakes. Did BG knock you guys over? BG! BG!
Hold on. Will Fooide Stamina Bees today? 631 votes, better than the last one. 92% say no and 8% say yes.
Okay. Use some hand cream.
What kind of hand cream is that?
No. Class action? Uh-oh. My hands are dry. Okay. We're going to stretch?
Boyfriend.
Okay. Thank you, Mango. Thank you, Mango. Hey. Appreciate you. Okay, guys, we're going to take some deep breaths. Never mind. Okay, we're going to take the ball, and we're going to throw it in the air a bunch of times. This really hurts my arms. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Really hurts the arms. Ooh. Oh. I don't know what you're supposed to do like this. Oh, my head. I better wait a minute. My head is hurting.
This looks like an episode of My 600-Pound Life when they have the therapist come over and they start doing the exercises on the couch because it can't leave the couch. Sassy Cat says a Life by Jen 2.0. Yes, we now dubbed her Life by Cutie. Sassy Cat, thank you for the super chat.
Maybe I should get some headache pills at the dollar store. Oh, I don't think I should eat that meal anymore.
Going down, guys. She shouldn't eat that meal anymore, so she totally didn't finish it.
Okay, what if I go to the grocery store? The bariatric Pilates? Those are hard. Bariatric my butt. Yeah, I don't feel too good. I have a headache.
Tapped out, guys.
I gotta wait a long time till like I don't have a headache anymore.
Fooide fan says, maybe working out isn't your thing. Let's go shopping and buy some scented candles or bird watch at the lake. Listen, 5-minute warning before we do the giveaway. If you haven't left a comment on yesterday's stream, make sure you do.
I know you guys can say what you want to make fun of me, but I'm not in good shape. Like I have a bad headache. I think like my blood pressure.
Damn. You ever consider calling a doctor? Being seen by a professional? That ever crossed your mind?
I don't feel good. But
My dog, my uncle.
I didn't have coffee, no. We need some. Yeah, I've tried Wesley Sandstone. I know, but you have to understand, like, I have to really, like, I don't think I should exercise when I have a bad headache and fast heart rate. I think it's like, hey, Aussie girl. I think it's like, maybe the food. I don't feel good. Ugh. Dr. Bees. Hey, 3 Dot.
Go be seen.
Oh. Oh.
I cannot believe this shit. I mean, I can, but I can't.
My body did not like that meal.
We have watched Chantel eat so much different shit on this channel, and she's never had a reaction like she is right now. I mean, it might give her the bubble guts and she has to run to the toilet or whatever, but that's the extent of it. I don't think that I've ever watched Cutie one time get ill like she's pretending to be right now. I do believe that Chantel is in a constant state of not feeling well or being sick. That's the given. But she's obviously putting on a show so she can get out of going over to the park and doing her stamina bees. Her eyes are closed, bro. Look at this shit. You look like Snorlax.
Exactly. You don't even know that a dog would clear you for exercise, so ignore people that aren't in your body. Right. No, I'm okay. The meal was.
I'm telling you, she told him to stay out of chat. They had a conversation before she went live. It's not a coincidence. I know that Salah misses days, but we are talking right before payday. She told his bitch ass to stay out of chat because she wasn't going to do shit. And if you come in chat, I swear to Christ, Salah, I'm not sending you one red Canadian cent.
Wasn't good.
You're going to get the chat riled up and they're going to bully me to death because you're insisting that I go exercise. Stay out.
That new emoji. What is with this with the side eyes? I'm okay. I don't feel dizzy. If you guys had to strap 200 extra pounds of weight on your body and walk around, you would be dreading it too.
200 pounds is a little on the low side, Cutie. You're pushing probably 550 at this point. You guys had to strap on an extra 200 pounds, you would have a headache as well.
Yeah, what does that mean?
Oh, yeah, maybe.
I'm really grossed out. I've had falafel many times in the Middle East, but it is a heavy, heavy meal. And people over there eat it for breakfast. You know? Widow's Bay, no?
Nenah was in chat. I don't think she was there during this stream, but she was there later on that night. She even told Nenah, she said, Nenah, they're spreading the rumor that you and Salah are having an affair behind my back. Can you believe it? Nenah's like, no way, Cutie. She's like, yeah, huh, Nenah?
I'm not eating anything ever bad for me ever again. Honestly, like just yesterday, I don't know why, but doing that little walk and then like really seeing how bad it is, and like I actually am really, really, really happy and motivated because I didn't allow myself to order Burger King at night or whatever, you know? So like, yeah, it starts in the kitchen. True.
Oh God, gross. Are you all listening to what she's saying? She's telling you what she does. Even though we've said every day when Chantel goes off the internet, we know that she's going offline. She's ordering food. She's watching horror movies. She's watching reaction channels. She's doing all that shit. And she's eating. She's telling you exactly that. Everything that we said was absolutely true. Tap, tap.
Doing that little walk and then.
So when you see her order her takeout, whatever she gets, she's ordering again at nighttime. She tells you the worst time of day that she eats is at nighttime when she's about to go to bed, because that's when she gets in her bed and she's snuggled up and she's got her phone and she's all alone with her thoughts and she has nobody to tell her what to do. And she likes to watch TV. And when she watches these shows or whatever, she has gotten to the point where she has to be putting something in her mouth while she's watching this shit. So at all times, eating and watching TV.
Like really seeing how bad it is, and like I actually am really, really, really happy and motivated because I didn't allow myself to order Burger King at night or whatever, you know? So like,
if you are proud of yourself for not ordering Burger King at nighttime, means you're doing that shit every single fucking day. Every day. Every day.
Yeah. It starts in the kitchen. True. What's a really good meal? What's a really good something to eat for somebody with like high blood pressure, diabetes, like plain Greek yogurt with blueberries, or I don't know.
Air and water. Air and water, baby. Air and water will get you right and tight.
There's a lot of things, but you gotta watch. When you have high blood pressure and high sugar, you can't have much salt and you can't have sugar. May as well not even eat. And I had blood clots, yeah. Which the blood clots, I had blood clots 2 times in my lungs. And the blood clots in my lungs cause scar tissue, which also impairs my breathing. And every time I have to get a chest x-ray if I just have a cold or something, they always notice the scar tissue. Yeah, Ryder. Yeah. Baked potato and cottage cheese on it. Need a doctor and a nutritionist. Really, Melly? Uh-oh. Getting your fiber. Sitting straight on the couch. I feel sick after a while doing that. I'm just always tired. So yeah. You might have caffeine. I don't drink caffeine every day. Actually, I could go for a hot coffee right now. You think that would be okay? Hey, Garlic Dog.
Does this woman look sick to you? I could go for a coffee right now. What do you guys think? You're so funny. This shit is fucking comical. Aimbot says, challenge already accepted and my big back hikes for miles. That's right, Aimbot. Thank you for the super chat, hun. Gary says, Chantel, you are well past the point where not ordering DoorDash every day and going on walks will do any good. You need inpatient care. Never going to happen. Never, ever. Gary, thank you for the super chat. I got to tap it back. She has just put on a big production, how she doesn't feel good. Her blood pressure is high. She has a headache. She's not going to go out and be able to exercise bees. And now look at her ass. As soon as she starts to think of something that she wants to eat or drink, look.
So yeah.
All of a sudden, all is well.
You might have caffeine. I don't drink caffeine every day. Actually, I could go for a hot coffee right now. You think that would be okay? Hey, Garlic Dog. Pink Coral. I know. Yeah, smelly. I don't know.
Yep. Suzanne, exactly. Yeah. And that's what she does. She gets on her, she ends the stream. She gets on her mobility scooter. She goes to the grocery store, buys God knows what, and then goes to the dispensary. Yep.
I got to get the whole blood panel done. I'm not physically at a point where I can just walk to the doctor right now without there being any like stops in the way to take a break. It's just how it is. Ugh. I feel really sick after eating that. Meatballs and cottage cheese. That sounds good. Thanks, Hokey Pokey.
It's been 2 days since she drank that gravy. 2 days.
Start slow, yeah. Yeah, I see that Fooide for life. I know.
Dude, what is a cheese salad? Is it just cheese with dressing? Is that the shit that she's eating?
Hi. The cat like cut open my foot. She ran. She got spooked. Ow.
Oh my God. That's even a better picture. Holy shit. That's not a cat scratch.
What the hell?
Oh my God. I didn't realize this is when it happened. Okay, listen. She is just now discovering that this is on her foot. Look how dry it is.
Hi. The cat like cut open my foot. She ran. She got spooked. Ow. What the hell?
How did you not feel that? Girl, that's a lot of blood.
Oh. Are you guys there? Hello?
And you know what? Like your feet are very sensitive. Like it's hard. I don't really like to go outside. I will walk outside without shoes and socks on. That's how I grew up. But my feet are really sensitive. And I think everybody's feet are usually pretty sensitive unless you got like thick skin on your feet where you're not filing them down and taking care of them and shit like that. Feet are usually pretty sensitive. So the fact that she didn't feel that, not good. Not good.
Okay, what I'm going to do, guys, is go for now. What I'll do is I'll go take care of this cut. It's okay, honey. It's okay. It's not your fault, babies. Yeah, I'm okay. I wanted to try to go to the store.
Fooide is one of those people who can eat before they go to the grocery store because she's never full. She's never full. One thing, no. Her feet are not sensitive, can't even walk in a pebble in the bottom of the lake.
You guys are all freaking out. Just stop. I'm gonna go dress my foot and yeah. Right, all that glitters? I do. I have cream, I have good stuff, so. Oh. I actually don't know how I got this cut. Did you do this when you were running around? What did you do? What happened, big shark?
Right, Abby?
Cat scratch fever. I missed the foot. Yes, it hurts. It stings. That's how I looked at it. I don't have apathy in my feet. Neuropathy. Apathy. But it's raining. I don't know if I can go out.
You just found that cut. That's dry blood. You just realized that you have it.
The chat is so dramatic. Urgent care. I'm not going to urgent care. I'm going to go clean it up and see what it looks like. Apathetic feet. Okay, I'm going to go. And for today, my win will be just diet-wise because I don't feel too good today. No, I think I got to go to the store anyways.
As she's about to pack up and scoot over to the grocery store.
What do I need to get? Oh, I need to go to Loblaws. Because I need to like.
She's obsessed with going over to Loblaws. I would love to see Chantel and what she's Chantel Gucci. I don't necessarily want to see Chantel in the wild anymore. I've had enough of that. What I would like to see is Chantel's grocery cart in the wild. You don't even have to include her in the photo. I would like to see, because every time she goes to the store, she's always pretending like she's eating healthy. It's got a salad, some kale chips. I would like to see in the wild Chantel's grocery cart as she's checking out. That's what I want to see. Right, Stacey?
Like for later, if I'm hungry, instead of like ordering out, which I don't think I will want to because I don't feel too good today. What's something I can get there?
You just ordered out. How are you going to sit there and order out all these meals and then you're telling us that Salah is sending you money from Syria to buy you clothes? Girl, you're telling the internet that you're too broke to buy clothes, but you're ordering DoorDash several times a day. Man, I would give anything to see her bill. Wicked Crafter says, I'm 5 toes down. I can't feel a thing. Girl, that's terrifying. I can see this occurring unknowingly. It's concerning. Wicked Crafter girl, I feel for you. That sucks. Thank you for the support. I will keep you have a dark sense of humor, so I don't think you're going to take this the wrong way. I will keep your toes in my thoughts. Love you so much, girl. Back to you, cutie.
Help me quick. Low-fat Greek yogurt Or cottage cheese. I don't know. Well, is cottage cheese healthy? Electrolytes?
She just said, "Is cottage cheese healthy?" I'm dead.
Nothing salty because of blood pressure.
Nothing salty, guys. Nothing. I'm going to have cottage cheese and I'm going to have air and water.
Yogurt and blueberries. Oatmeal. But oatmeal, can I put like a bit of maple syrup, or that's really bad for cottage cheese? Yeah, cheese in general.
Well, if she doesn't have that yet, she's well on her way.
I have oatmeal. I have sugar-free syrup.
Yes.
Does monk fruit taste like stevia? Because I hate stevia. Or maybe I can put some raisins in it to make it a bit sweet.
Yes.
Sweet potatoes, ground chicken. Okay, that sounds good.
I love how she's just literally setting. This is a classic foodie case of Duper's delight. All of this shit that she's talking about, how she's going to go eat healthy and she's going to buy raisins and oatmeal and cottage cheese and air and water. This is a classic case of Duper's delight. She fucking thrives off of this shit for whatever reason. And it's a thing. Like, look up the definition of Duper's delight. I didn't know that it was like a real thing, but it is, where it really does something for her to think that she's convincing people of something that's not true.
I have some steel cut oats too.
Hey, Kirby.
Fish, yeah, fish. Fish, vegetables and hummus. Nothing salt. Yeah. Fish. Do you want fish? If you had sugar, might as well make pancakes. Oh, Island Dragonfly. Oh, you're sick. I hope you feel better. I always wear bare feet. Well, honey has the same sugar as maple syrup, doesn't it? I'm not nauseous. I'm just... I have a big bag of frozen blueberries. Maybe a smoothie. I have spinach, blueberries.
Oh, not the smoothie girl. Maybe she's got to pretend to eat healthy so Salah still sends her his Syrian coin so she can afford to get some clothes off of, what was it? Not Temu, that other place.
I can get some yogurt. Yeah. And sweeten it with banana. Honey is really good for you, I know. But high sugar, right?
A girl's just trying to be healthy. Sheen, yes. Thank you.
You want to see the foot?
Oh my God. It is a fungus. It's crusty, girl. It is so, look at BG. BG's even turning up her nose at the sight of that thing. Wow. Look at that. Look at it. I only see 3 toes. 1 little piggy, 2 little piggies, 3 little piggies.
Ew. Yeah, I'm gonna go clean it now. It's dry. I have peroxide. Yeah, I'm gonna go put peroxide. Get some butterfly closures. Is it open?
You think she put peroxide on her foot before she scooted off to the Loblaws? I don't know why I like saying that so much.
Oh,
Loblaws. What kind of a grocery store name is that?
yeah, I gotta get some Band-Aids at the pharmacy too.
Not the Band-Aids.
Yep.
Girl.
Yeah, I will. I don't have bandages. I gotta go put some. I don't know. I think I felt like BG ran by me really fast, and she kicked me with her back leg or something really fast, like really hard. I felt a bit of pain, but I didn't think much of it.
Damn, aimbot, you went in for the fucking kill, bro. Your humor is dark, just like them toes before they fell off. Holy shit. That's all I got. Thank you for the support, aimbot.
I gotta get some Band-Aids. Okay. I'm gonna come back though.
Can you be modest at 500 pounds? I guess that's the question. I really honestly don't know. I would think that you're beyond being modest though.
I come back. I don't want to talk about. I just want to have fun. I don't want to talk about health. But yeah, I will.
You gonna let him talk about your toes like that, Wicked Crafter?
I'll come back. I'll come back after the store. Okay, so give me like an hour or so. Bye. Bye, Habibtis.
You gotta explain this to me. You just ended the stream, but before you did that, you were telling the chat the reason you couldn't go out and stamina bees for 10 minutes was because you were about to die from the food that you consume. But you're totally fine getting on your mobility scooter and scooting over to the grocery store and going grocery shopping. Make it make sense, people. Please make it make sense. Okay, we're going to do our giveaway. We gotta get the hell out of here. It's freaking 1 o'clock. Holy shit. Time just flies when you're having fun, guys. Hey. No, wrong website. Hold on. The aimbot did come in swinging. That's for sure. Go away. Stupid. Oh, for the love of God. Can we ever do anything right over here? Is it Comment Shark? Is that the name of it? Butter Crumpet. The name of the website that we use to pick the comments is called Comment Shark. I am dead. Deceased. Bury me now. Let me share the screen. 10 winners. You were entering for a chance to win a Thunderground trading card, one of a kind. Can't buy it, can't get it on the membership tier. It's just for giveaways. It's like a promo card. Yeah, we're just gonna call it a promo card, guys. It works. It fits. Okay, 10 winners, and here we go. Go ahead. Comment Shark. Go away. All right, the 10 winners are Edie Santos, Larissa, the return of Veronica Sawyer, Polly, Bradley, Blue Eye Leo, definitely not several raccoons, love the name, Troy Green, It's Really Me, 571, Donna K, welcome. I'm not welcome. Congratulations to all the winners. Hell. Been here way too long. I'm going to post these on the community tab post. I'll also share them on Twitter. Make sure if you were a winner, you email me at tunderground2323@gmail.com to claim your prize. It's been a fucking banger, guys, but it's been a long one. I need a break. I need to go out and touch grass. Probably won't. I'll be waiting for you, Chantel. I'm not going to lie. I'll be the first one tuned in. I love you so much. Don't you ever die. You can lose a foot. Okay? You can lose the whole leg. But don't you ever die. Love you guys so much. See you next time. Bye.
Thanks for super chat.
Giddy up!